All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Friday nighttime stream. Matt R's here, and he is first. What's up, Matt? So we're back, and we have this I Admire Magical Girl set from Weiss. It's absolutely bonkers. It's super lewd. People have been opening these at a high pace. I think we sold like 10 boxes in the daytime stream, actually. This is the late night stream. It's Friday night. I hung out with Karis pretty late. Here we are. Alexis got the shipping done. Pretty amazing. She got here super duper duper late, and she was done by like 1:15. So it's crazy. But it's all done, so that's what's good. And we're going to have that ready to be picked up by the mailman. Very important. All right, so this is going to say Weiss Magical Girls. And... No. We're going to say free slab, Weiss Magical Girls, Hot Breaks, live card shop. No. Weiss Magical Girls, hanging out with the F students, Inventors, live card shop. All right. There we go. Hey, it's Mr. McChicken. How's it going, McChicken? So, we're going live for Friday night. That's done. Do you still have the PSA 10 Poker Ampharos? In fact, I do. That's a nice card, isn't it? Friday night. There might not be a Saturday night stream. We had pretty good sales for the week, and I just might take a day off. Because why not? Not much. Just got a Mac Mini. I love it so far. I think... Nice. The Ampharos is sold. So, Saturday is a great day to stream, but here's the deal. There's no new card release. There's no new Pokemon card release right now. And so I feel like if I was going to take a day off, Saturday would be a very good day to have a day off. All right, how we looking? Boy, we must have had some wild sales last week because it says that the sales we made today are not as impressive as last week. So we must have done really good that day. I don't know what people must have been buying, but it must have been bonkers. Here it is. I think that was when we opened up the 60 packs of Prismatic, wasn't it? When did we do that? All right. Throw this away. Do you still collect 1935 Mickey Mouse cards? Well, I have 1935 Mickey Mouse cards. Are you trying to sell me some, or are you trying to buy some from me? We are. I don't know if I'm going to increase my holdings on them because I've already put quite a bit of money into them. So I have a good chunk of them. So I could increase the number that I hold, but I don't necessarily need to. Oh, man, that's good. All right. Let's turn up this music. So it's been a good weekend, guys. The whole week's been good. The entire week, all the way through. It's been a great week. Lots of sales. Lots of activity, great PSA return. I'm excited for next week. I'm excited for the future. Where'd that Ampharos go? Here it is. This guy? Huh. You know what? I think he might be pretty rare. I think you might have got him at a really good price there. Let's go ahead and jump there. Lovely. Scooby-Dums. Where's this shop? Hey, it's in the description. The description of the live stream. Shall we begin? So, Aaron Rodriguez. 10 Glory of Team Rockets. That's the first order of the night. 10 Glory of Team Rockets. Not a loafer guy. I have a huge collection and of different variants going from common to rare American, OP Chew, Bulblero, and an Australian most rare. Nice, dude. I have the complete Jun Casa collection. You know, the one where it's the Spooky Ghost and the Reaper and the piano and all that. So I have the complete Jun Casa collection, and then I have a bunch of the bubblegum cards. I got a whole bunch of the bubblegum cards. What was I planning to look at here? I can't remember. I was going to look at something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, wait, 10. I remember what I was going to look at. Bell is being slow. Zelle is? Yeah, if you guys are ever, nervous about using Zelle, try sending a test dollar ahead of time. And if it doesn't send through, then you know it's not acting correctly. Sometimes Zelle doesn't work as well on the weekend. I know that's true. And let's see. Let's jump back here. All right. Ooh, beautiful. Snipping this. Snipping this. Good. Throwing this away. Let's see, what do we have here? So the break tonight is the Pikachu hat. Neo Charizard. Very lovely. We have this new waifu break. Have you guys seen this? 1 in 15. Nobody joined that yet. Here's the quest break for Vaporeon. And the Omastar break. Somebody actually bought into this, so it's got 3 spots left. Pretty good. What the seller? What the zelly? We're watching James Bond, You Only Live Twice now, and it's still shocking as ever how much Austin Powers just straight up ripped off of James Bond. I knew it was a James Bond satirization, but I didn't realize so much of it was just like almost scene for scene from James Bond. It really is just the same thing. Here it is, Gorbis. Even the music is similar, so it's really crazy. Yeah. Because as we watch more and more episodes of James Bond, we're hearing new songs come out. We're seeing new, like the space shuttle eating the other space shuttle. We're seeing stuff like that. It's like, what? Every little aspect was already used. Who throws a shoe? Honestly. Yeah, it's funny. Okay. Oops. Starting to notice a trend, too, in the Bond movies where the bad guys are, like, Asian every single time. Or something like that. Asian or Russian, or, you know what I mean? We are. Ooh. Definitely the bad guys are based on the feeling of the times. Here's Aaron Rodriguez. Mr. Aaron. Let's see. Aaron Rodriguez. Where do I run into your bag? He says, I have a bag. He has a bag. That's so good. I sent for 1 spot in the Pikachu. Nice. Ooh, how's crypto doing? How's Bitcoin? Is that up today? I want to know how that... I didn't even look today. I've been so busy. Bitcoin's back up. Oh, the stock market ended high. Bitcoin's at 104. Nice. Wow. That's really good. And how about this? What is this doing? So Tesla jumped today. I'm up like 5% in Tesla in one day. And how's the S&P 500? That hasn't changed much. I'm up 7% in the S&P 500 when I bought back into that. And all of a sudden, I'm up 5% in Tesla stock. That's pretty good. It's nice when things are going well, isn't it? Then the market goes into some sort of down cycle. And you're like, oh no, it's all exploding. Quick, pull your money out. Is anyone a little person here? Tammy, are you 3 feet tall? Tammy's not 3 feet tall. Okay, so a spot for the Pikachu. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that the crypto's doing well. Here it is, Mr. LaFlame. I like to hear that. There's a lot of younger guys investing in crypto. The older guys don't touch it as much. So I like it when crypto does well. Old institutional stinky buns. Mister, I can see the menu on the stream. I can see the menu on the stream. You what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 deep into our beautiful pee-pee-chew. Pee-pee! Okay, that's up to 6. Good. We have an order from 6 Corrupted 2 Solo Leveling. Did we not already do that? I think we did that, didn't we? Or were those 2 additional orders? Those were 2 additional orders. All right, these are fresh. These are fresh. I'm pretty certain they are. So, let's see. I know I have some spare boxes of this in here, don't I? Oops, I didn't mean to pour these out. People will say crypto mother effers got lucky, bruh. I held while being down a house. Here it is. All right, very nice. Well, it's pretty obvious what happened. There was a lot of, like, mania going on. Like, it's always easy to say this in hindsight, by the way. But there was a lot of mania going on after Trump kept announcing they were going to buy crypto. And so the market felt like it had been pumped that way for a while because of the excitement over the government buying a bunch. Then it turned out the government wasn't really going to buy a whole bunch just out of the blue. And it definitely crashed, I think, because people were just wanting to get out before it crashed, you know, get out of the crash early, right? And now it's just climbed back up, but I think it's just going to keep climbing over time because I think people just keep buying it as they make money. You know, so it's expected to go up just because people make money and they buy stuff. And so it's climbing back up and people are feeling good about it. And they're like, all right, quick, buy the dip. So it's definitely one of those things that zigzags a lot. I think what stands out to me about cryptos is that they don't pay a dividend. And since they don't pay a dividend, it's super important to buy in at the bottom and sell at the top and buy in at the bottom and sell at the top because that's how you have to make your money almost. All right, or you can just hold it if you think it's really going to do well over a long period. All right, here we are. Got some solo leveling. Fresh. Excuse me. All right, let me turn this down. No dividends, but you can stake your crypto. That's true. All right, you ready? All right. Very good. All right, just like you can loan out US dollars, which is one of the ways people decide to buy a foreign currency is if they know that currency is earning good interest. Okay. Coinbase offers staking. I know. I have a little bit of what's that stuff you like to give me a lot of? It's I can't remember the name of it. You've been sending USDC lately. What's the name of that stuff? I have a little bit of it staked myself. Not a lot though. Let's see. It's called where is it? Solana. Here we are. Solana. Mr. 2 packs, not the whole box. Oh yeah, 2 packs, not the whole box. All right, so here we go. Here you go, 6. You're gonna pull Sungjin Woo. I do that a lot, don't I? I open whole boxes for some reason. Well, would you like me to save this box for you, or shall I open it for myself now? I don't mean to rush you or anything, but if I pull the hit, it's going to me, okay, guys? What do you guys, does anyone want this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The population on Pikachu is over 35,000. You know, that is the only thing that is keeping that price on that Pikachu from reaching like $10,000, because that card, if it was rare, it would be impossible to own. That's one pack. No, she got 2 packs. She got 2 packs. The bonus pack counts as a pack because we actually pulled her signature card out of the bonus pack. So we count that as one of the packs. If you buy a whole box, though, you only have to pay for 10 packs. So you get the 11th pack for free. I didn't plan on it. Okay, no problem. Let me open this up for me. Maybe I'll pull something good. Let's see. I watched this show. Let me see what we can get out of here. Okay. It's Cha-Hae-In. I got solo leveling. Maybe I'll just give these to Karis. Be nice if I pull one of those Siggies, though. We got Cha-Hae-In again. Yujin Ho. Ah, okay, that's fair. Mister's related to The Last of Us. Here's Gogen He. It's kind of different looking, but I think it's just a normal card. It's almost kind of fuzzy or something. Those cards look nice. Here's, yes. Well, these are one of the fastest selling items on my menu. This is a box of solo leveling. Here's Sungjin Woo. And a cold one. All right, you're lucky. There was no super hit in here. There must be over 100,000 of them made. Oh, yeah, there's tons of them. And just think, there's more to grade, too. But I don't think it really matters at this point. I'm over the whole, like, oh, there's too many of them. Because that was clearly, it did not matter for, like, it did not matter for Sword and Shield. Like, yes, there's tons and tons and tons of them. That must mean they're garbage, right? Well, then why did they appreciate faster than anything else? You know, all that really mattered was demand. You have to think, there must be a lot of collectors out there. A lot. Like, how many Pokemon collectors around the world do you think they are? Also, I think this Pikachu didn't print that in Japanese, right? So this is only English. And if you think about that, that's kind of a big deal. Did they print this in multiple languages? Someone remind me. When you think of it as an English exclusive card, it's actually quite rare at that point. Here it is. Because there's a lot of people in other countries that might want it, that normally would have cards printed for them. All right, so we did that. I received a payment from Mr. Mitchell Bray. It was $1 test in CASHAPP. Mr. Mitchell Bray, that money arrived. Here is Roger Gray, 1 box of Gushing Over Magical Girls. There is an AGR in the set too. Ooh. So guys, shield your eyes, because we're going to open up a box of this extremely lewd set that has been doing unusually well. Okay. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Ouch, that hurts so bad, dude. Ow. Just peeling the skin back on my finger there. All right. Okay, good. What do you think of the new black and white set? I don't really understand why we're getting a black and white set instead of another Sword and Shield set. Not Sword and Shield, I meant Scarlet Violet. Are they done with Scarlet Violet? Is that the end of Scarlet Violet? I mean, they're not releasing a black and white game that we know of. It doesn't really line up with anything. There we are. It feels kind of out of place, to tell you the truth. It feels like Pokemon's just reprinting something that maybe they wanted to be able to sell. Yeah, black and white remakes. Are we getting a black and white remake? If they announce the black and white remake, now that's great. I'd love that. Okay. Then the card set makes a lot of sense at that point. All right. This is the correctly dressed adult girl woman. Here we are. Here's Tentacruel Girl. Wow, dude. So again, this is Weiss Schwarz, Gooner Girls, Magical Girls. Black and White Remake is next in the rotation. Yeah, that's what I thought, which is why we were all surprised when they announced Legends CA. And Legends CA appeared to be more like an XY era game. You think maybe they're going to shadow drop it? What if the card game came out and they said, today you can play Black and White? How crazy would that be? Okay. I took a video of 3 foxes together. Oh, Foxy Cleopatra. Perfect for scalpers to scalp. Ah, yes, perfect for scalpers to scalp. Here we are. And here's this girl here. Ta-da! And here's this girl with the hat. Legend CA is a separate series. That's true. I think if they were going to do Black and White, I figured they would want to have announced it by now. But maybe we're about to get that announcement. And you're right. Arceus Legends was separate from everything else. So maybe you're correct. Okay. Will you be selling the new Gundam cards? Oh, those are almost here, aren't they? They come out in June, don't they? I would like to. Just got to tell my my guy that I'd like them, and I think he can find some for me. Okay, here it is. Lovely. That was for Roger Gray. These cards are pretty lewd. Well, Mr. Roger, I should make a short on opening one of these boxes. Lots of coyote around here. Definitely not cute. Pick your child up and try to eat them. You guys see that video? Coyote went after somebody's kid. Ugh, creepy. Okay, Jeff Leon, 2 magical girl boxes. Now, wait a second. Before we continue, Roger Gray needs to go on the list. Okay, that's Roger Gray. All right. Jeff Leon, 2 boxes right here. Thank you, Jeff. All right. Welcome, guys. If you're just joining the stream, help me out and smash that like button. Let's get the likes up. It's a Friday night stream. Just me and you, our private little stream, our group. Let's get those likes up for tonight. Me and you and you. Okay. I saw a rat pop out of a trash can like a fish out of water. It scared the poo-poos out of me. Yeah. That's what the rat was saying. He trying to talk to you. He said, I'll be your little rat friend. Okay. Ready? Ooh. Ooh. Here's a girl who's actually dressed well. Oh, the music's too quiet now. It's like it's not playing. Okay. Just quiet. Little, you pushing 100K daytime chat is bussy. Oh, what? There are signatures? So there's a promo pack, but there actually are signatures. That also makes me think the other set, Yuzusoft, has signatures for you guys to pull. See, because I wasn't sure if you could only get... wow, this card's really lewd. You couldn't see this portion before because the box kind of hid it. That's ridiculous, dude. I mean, there's no nudity. Like, she's not actually naked. But, man, it implies nudity so much. Well, Jeff, oh, look at that. That's an OFR. And it's the same card coming out of the same box. I wonder if that's not an accident. Okay. Well, there you go. Mr. Jeff doing very well. Signatures and only the promo pack wouldn't make sense. Yeah, that wouldn't be a lot of promos, would it? Or that wouldn't be a lot of signatures, would it? That was what I was wondering, too. I was like, one signature for the whole box? I thought maybe. All right. Let's see. Nice. Boop. Hey, Kuru. 20 memberships. Damn, bro. That's a lot. It's like $100, I think. Oh, my gosh. It's around $180 on TCG Republic. Wow. 20 memberships. Somebody's being generous, dude. Holy moly. Wait, Tammy wasn't a member before. Tammy's a, she's a moderator, so she might feel happy enough just having her wrench out. Kuru? Mr. Kuru. Wow, well, thank you very much, Kuru. Do you want to say anything? Grab this. All right. Got my Rocket Ball back. Thank you. Give this man a free card. Not even a thank you. Here's this. Here's this. Here's ho-ho. I was looking away. Here we are. That guy just gave 20 memberships out. That's like $100. Okay. All right. You are the dude of the night. This set more lewd than Yuzu. They're both lewd. We didn't get to really see all of Yuzu because people didn't open that much of the Yuzus, but you should. See, look, this card is actually less lewd because this thing at the bottom blocks it. And then when the box is gone, you get a little sneak peek of her panties almost off, and it's like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, that's box number 1. Just feeling very pleased today. He pulled 2 Siggies, so he is having a fantastic run today. Yuzu has some lewd Siggies, says 6. Didn't even take one for themselves. Everyone got one but Brandon. All right. Maybe because, I don't know why it would do that. How's the queue, says Josh. How is the queue? Well, it's Friday night. We just started, though. I don't think it's very busy. Yeah, the queue doesn't look very busy yet. Do you sell any Pokemon boxes or cases for Pokemon English set? Hello, Cider Stan. Nice to meet you. We primarily deal in breaks. So we do like box breaks, slab breaks. You could buy a whole box of Pokemon cards for me and I could keep it sealed for you. But in general, it costs more to do that here. So if you're just looking for the absolute cheapest, you know, wholesale price that you can find, you might find that I cost a little more. What you might like is the fact that it comes from me instead of from a stranger, or you might enjoy opening the box live, which is what we really specialize here. We open the boxes live, or we host some kind of interesting break. Let me show you a break. So for $40, that's the Brilliant Stars break. $40, 1 in 10 odds. So this is 10 custom booster packs with 1 card in the custom booster packs that I'll trade. If you pull it, I'll trade that card for this box of Brilliant Stars. That's our box break. And you might enjoy that. Also, we have some cool stuff going on with like Fossil over here. Let's take a quick look. Fossil Sublist. Fossil box break. So in here, everyone gets 1 booster pack. Although, how crazy would it be if it was for the whole box? 1 person keeps the whole box. That'd be crazy. No, we can't do that, though. That's too much. Mr. Better Sing Halfway There by Bread for That Box. I don't think I know that song. Maybe I would recognize it if it played. All right. Boobs. This girl. Uh-huh. I'm not really speak and understand English law. Sorry, by my bad English, guys. Oh, no, you're fine. Kuru just popping in and donating a lot of memberships because he's a cool guy. We are? All right. I'm going to buy 5 spots in the Brilliant Break. You could lose all 5 spots. So if you did that, it'd be like you're buying the box for someone else. So be aware of what you risk. And you would not like that. Dang, dude, that's ridiculous, man. Holy. Halfway There, Living on a Prayer. Oh, okay. I know that song. Here's... I'm not going to sing that song. That song sucks, dude. Wow. That's nuts, man. I can't believe I'm opening packs of this. Like, she's not naked. Here it is. I don't know. Are you still doing live custom slabs? Yeah, we still do those. $20 per try. $20 and we pull you a live custom booster. Wow. Here we are. Mister, you act like you've been to Vegas. How so? I've never been to Vegas, so I don't know what you're implying. I wish I was a single male. Then I could buy a pack of these. There you are. You can buy a pack of these if you're married. I just don't know if your girlfriend or your wife would like it that much. But you know, if you need to store it over here, you can store your bags over here. The first year's free, but it's $5 per year after that. If you're international, you can store your cards up here indefinitely, no price. But you do have to come and ask me to extend it. You can't abandon it. I don't think I've seen that one before. Ha ha ha. Hey man, there's guys probably collecting lewd stuff. You don't think your mom or you don't think anyone's dads ever bought Playboy while they were married? Guarantee you they did. Guarantee you Playboy sold to a lot of married guys. And this isn't even naked. These characters aren't even naked. Playboy's way worse than this. Here we are. All right, there goes. My wife, no see my booby cards. Yeah, well, if you kept them over here, she wouldn't. But I don't know. How do you convince your wife or your girlfriend they collect booby cards and that's cool and fine? I mean, I think some girls are just cool that way. They just don't care. They might be into it themselves. Who knows? You don't think girls collect this stuff? I bet you there's tons of girls that collect this kind of stuff. All right. Jeff with a lot of cards here, but most importantly, this card. Very nice, Mr. Jeff. Shouldn't I probably keep this somewhere easy to track? Jeff, I'm not going to put this in a top loader. I'm going to put this in the cool kids box, okay? I'm not going to put it in your bag because you sometimes you have a lot of bags before you ship. And so I want this to be in a spot where I can find it real easy. Wife, what is that? Yeah. Here we are. Well, she's someone who tells you to you have to stop having fun and start doing your responsibilities as a husband and as a man. We are. I knew a girl that collected vintage Playboys. Can you scan the cards and make an app where I can see my booby cards? That'd be cool. No, but for I think it's $20, I'll take a picture of all your cards and create a private channel for you in Discord. So that's a service we offer. Very few people have asked for it, though. It's especially useful for people who have a lot of stuff. Like Jennifer Yap might use it. I knew that girl. Oh, I already read that one. I have a bunch of Marvel refractors. Man, I graded a bunch of Marvel cards, and they did all nines. All nines. So, and you know what that means? It means they're never going to sell. It is Jeff. Going up into the cool kids box there, Jeff. See the next order real fast. We have a Jonathan Carddass Pay Slab. You got it, Mr. Jonathan. Jonathan. Okay, with the J. Oh, he's done with it. It's from February, and he's done with it. Jonathan Carddass. I'm going to actually check... I'm going to check the J box back here. See if it's back here first. Because that's a bit of an older one. Scooby-Doo-Doo. No, not in here. Okay, so that means it has to be in this box over here. Tossing this. And let's grab this. Here's a Gutierrez. Here's a Rayquaza with no name on it. Just trying to find it. We got a lot of slab-aways these days. Whole lot to go through. Man, gotta be in here somewhere. Oh, and there it is. At the very, 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 very end. Ooh, that's a bit loud now. All right. He lived in Oregon before he was freed and died. Your dad is dead. Oh. All right, there we go. Mr. Jonathan. Hey, hey. Beautiful. You forgot my spots. I forgot your spots. Let's get you on that list. Yeah, keep an eye on me with these spots because it's a new chore for me to do, and it's easy for me to miss it. Good catch. We would have noticed something was off when we realized the chart is not full. Okay, there it is, Jeff. Okay. And now we'll remove you from the list, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. So we're going to check our ZELLE orders. I don't see any ZELLE orders. And now I'm going to check the CASHAPP orders. We have Mr. Mitchell Bray. It's me, Plumwild. I'll take the PSA 10 Poker Ampharos. Mr. Plumwild. He's got this Ampharos. You want to see how rare this was? Let's see how rare this was. Would you be interested in 30 refractors for a gram or two? I might be. Here it is. Let's see. I don't know. It depends. There's a big difference between 1 gram and 2 grams. Here it is. All right. Wow. Quite rare. Pop 4. Might have underpriced him for you, actually. So congratulations on that, Mr. Mitchell Bray. I had nothing to compare it to. Now I realize it might have just been very rare. There we go. I don't care if I lose on the deal. Here we are. Here we go. So here's Mr. Omar Batui, an EB2 box. Oh. Ta-da! All right. Ah. Here goes, Mr. Omar. Thank you for the order. EB2, everybody. Let's see if we pull that manga. Time to price up a new slab, maybe. I think it's that time. Can you show off some of the new price slabs? Missed today's streams. Yes. Yes, let's get that rotate going. The rotate, and we'll price up new stuff. Because we have some new stuff, that's for sure. We have all kinds of slabs. We got the slabs, guys. My inventory of slabs is gigantic. So many, I can't even display them all in one stream. All right. I can display a couple of them. In fact, we sold a couple slabs today. You can always go to the Pokey Shuffle or the Live Customs to try for a random slab. We put a lot of stuff up there. I try to filter really good slabs up into both of those. Here we are. I just sent in an order to join some breaks. Nice. Here's this guy with the crazy look on his face. Boop. Ghostface, how are you today? Ghostface. Wow. That 20 memberships. That's really good, man. Here's a hollow. Just making sure. Got to make sure you don't miss something. Oh, very lovely. I like this card. This is a nice looking Luffy card. I like the rich purple color to the background. All right. Set that there. Saw dudes. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, lovely. Breaks are a surprisingly efficient way to try and pull some extremely rare cards. If you were to compare it to like opening booster packs. We've shown the math on that before. I ought to stop and show the math again sometime. Might have to do that sometime. Mr. pulls you in with Pokemon and hooks you with the obscure and rare. Well, I'm hooked on the obscure and rare. We are. I got some weird stuff to show off pretty soon. How many people we got? 88? That's not too many. Let me show this off while it's just a couple of us, okay? So we're going to show this off to everybody because I got to make it short. So let me show you. I can pick these up. Whoa, without dropping them. So, some more of those film cells. Yeah, some interesting stuff, isn't it? Okay, where did I set that Hello Kitty card? Better not lose track of that. I didn't put that on the table, did I? No? No? Oh, there it is. All right, stack that on top. Cool, those are nice. I've been a member for 2 years and 5 months. Crazy. You've been here long enough to see some crazy stuff happen. Here's Mr. Omar. Ugh. That's what's cool about the people who stick around is they know the history of the channel. Things that have happened. People who have been here and people who are gone. Ta-da! Do you own any Pokemon apparel? Apparel, like clothing? I barely own any clothing. We are. No, I don't. I hardly, in my entire lifetime, I probably spent less than $1,000 on clothing. My entire life. I'm 36. I probably spent less than $1,000 on clothing. We are. You'll notice I've never bothered selling hoodies or anything like that. Hoodies, hats, socks, sleeves, gloves, fake mustaches. Yeah. Ooh, Charizard. Mail in? You're having a mail in somewhere, huh? Hey, man, what you do in your bedroom. Here's Chris Abruzzo, 10 glory hole of Team Rocket. Oh, yeah, Mr. Chris. Oh, 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 oh. Don't drop it. My man, Mr. Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make card collecting great again. That'd be funny. No, that'd offend somebody for sure. Somebody get pissed off at me for that. Here's Belusi. Ooh. I imagine Mr. with the white beater lounge on a recliner. I wear basically cheap button-up shirts, polos, and gym shorts. That's about it. I own a pair of sandals and a sneakers for getting my exercise. That is my entire wardrobe. I don't own pants. I own one coat I bought in college. I don't own a jacket. Actually, I do own a jacket. You know why? I got a free jacket from Capcom. They sent me a Monster Hunter jacket, and they sent me a Monster Hunter hoodie, too. I should wear it. You need some Air Jordans. Nah, I'll never do that. I'll spend the rest of my life buying assets. I don't know. Maybe there's a point where that's sort of just me being acoustic rather than me being clever. We are. Tell us a deep story of the one and only Prune Juice Lady. One time in the Blue House, I was just up. It was probably about 1 p.m. I was just up doing my regular duties. I was doing the shipping. Because back then, I worked all by myself. I'd never met anybody to help me work the shop. John didn't work for me. Alexis didn't work for me. It was just me. And I was in that half room, the kids' room. Can't believe I streamed millions of dollars of cards out of a half room. And I have my really overcrowded setup. And I hear a noise come from the kitchen. I'm like, what's Karis doing in the kitchen? I thought she was upstairs. So I walk into the kitchen to see if Karis was there. And the kitchen's just outside my doorway. So I really just step outside the door and I walk past the family room. And I peer into the kitchen. There's this like 90-year-old woman standing hunched over in my kitchen. She looks straight up at me and she goes, "You got any prune juice?" She says it just like that. And she seems a little lost. And I'm like, I knew who she was right away. She was this little old lady who walks back and forth outside in front of our house, and she comes from two doors down, two houses down. There's an old couple, a grandma and grandpa aged couple, and that's their mother. So the couple two houses down, they're already like 60 years old, and that was I believe his mother. And I think she has like some dementia or something like that. And she had wandered into my house because I had left the door unlocked after picking up some packages. So she walks right in and she goes, "You got any prune juice?" I say, "No." And she says, "Okay." And then she just turns her booty butt around and she starts scuffling out at the slowest pace. Just walks out of the house super duper 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 slow. But I wasn't sure what to think of it. Like, did she just want to see what was inside of our house? Or did she really not have a sense that you shouldn't go into people's houses? And I was nervous that she would actually trip in my house and I could be liable for like a lawsuit or something. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope she doesn't get hurt. And, but nope, she went home and they, it's funny enough, they came over to me when I was outside and the dad, or the older man, he said, you know, if she wanders and if she wanders into your home, you know, yell at her. And I was like, what? He wanted me to tell her she can't be there. I was like, all right. But all we did was lock our door a lot more carefully. That's all we did. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to yell at her. He would yell at the old lady. He'd yell, "Get over here." He was like frustrated with her, the way he talked to her. Chris Abruzzo, did you need a new bag, Mr. Chris? Chris Abruzzo, we are completely out of room in these CH boxes. You know what that means? That means if you've got an expired bag in here like this one, then you are losing that bag. That's an expired bag. Christian Moss. I wish he would return. He's an old customer. Christian Moss. No, this says 1224. This is an expired. Live Moss. Okay, so he's still with us. Ta-da! This one is expired though. This says 324. I got a box, I think. Oh, Chris Abruzzo has a box. He's a box guy. The guy with the box, a box guy. Not much here, so that's why this has been abandoned. That's almost always the story. An abandoned bag almost always contains less than $9. Or maybe about $9 of stuff. Just not enough to tempt somebody to pay $9 more to ship it. All right. Yeah, we get that all the time. $9 abandoned. So you think you've got a box, and here it is. I found it. You thought I was just going to remember that you've got a box, huh? Curse you for life. Of only goon? Is that a curse? We are. You have been cursed to goon forever. No! Oh, what? What? Miss 6, 1 in Pikachu, 1 in Charizard, 1 in Vaporeon. You want to hear a fun fact about Vaporeon? Vaporeon's the wettest Pokemon. You should make a break for expired bags. Zell, 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 hee, hee, hee. Look but never touch is surely a curse. Oh, you can only go, like, by yourself? Not like with a group? No group gooning? What about the Polycule? No Polycule? Okay, 6. So, here is the Pikachu. All by your lonesome. Oh, man. There it is. That's not healthy. You guys should always goon with a friend. Here's 7. All right, so there's Pikachu. Now here is the Master Ball Charizard. He's a lovely card. Okay. Can you show off the current breaks? Yes, we were just doing that. We were just doing that. Okay, so we got this Pikachu and Charizard, very popular, right? We've got this waifu break. This is brand new. It's from Sneaker Bunko, and it's pop 33. It's pretty low pop. That set costs thousands of dollars to open now. So, sexy pink-haired girl. I don't know what show she's from, but she's from something. And it's 4, 1, and 15. Super expensive, but it's actually a pretty expensive card. And then Omastar's at 3 out of 6. He's actually almost dead. Not dead, done. And here's Vaporeon. So this is a hyper rare quest sticker Vaporeon, more rare than just about any other card I sell. I own 3 of the 4. 3 of the 4 are owned by me. But you can have one of the 3 of the 4s. Show off the old breaks, mister. The Sharpie stabbed mister. With you in spirit, Brandon. I will be forever alone. Forever young. 2 solo packs. Now do you see what you've made me do, Six? You made me open a whole box of this stuff. All right, watch me make the same mistake twice, Six. Have you found a new game to play? I downloaded and tried Expedition 33, and I really just felt like it was okay. Like, it did not absolutely blow my mind. It must have done pretty well with a lot of people who played it, but I just felt like it was a lot like Final Fantasy, and then it was just okay. But I'm not super deep into the game, but I don't feel like addicted to it at all. All right. I made sure to say packs, 2 boxes of solo leveling. Claire, Obscure Expedition 33 is good. I'm almost done with it. All right, here we go. We've got, ooh. Ta-da. I ate Indian food today for dinner, and now when I burp, I am tasting the biryani. Ooh. It's very spicy. Play Astrobot. Was that the Game of the Year game for the PlayStation? How did that game get Game of the Year? I actually watched it. I watched lots of gameplay after it won Game of the Year, and all I could think is, like, it's so mid. It's just like a standard game. Just any standard game. Clearly stealing a lot of ideas from Mario Sunshine. It did not feel like even a new experience as a result. Dragon Age Veilguard. Woo, almost 3 years. Excuse me. All right, Miss Six. Don't make me, Six. It came with the console. Oh. Yeah, it just looked like the most generic game I've ever seen. And it won Game of the Year? Like, yeah, right, dude. Somebody got paid off. I'm with the crowd. All right, good. We have Tyler McKinch, 10 Minecraft Hobby Pack. Ooh, somebody wants to pull that numbered chicken jockey. Yes, for those of you who are joining back and want to know about new roles in the Discord, we have these challenge roles now. One of them is chicken jockey. To pull the chicken jockey Discord role, you have to pull a numbered chicken jockey out of this set. And then there's also, for the Indigo, you have to pull 8 gym breaks, so you have to be the one to pull a hit. And for rare candy, you have to pull any rare candy major break. So a lot of people are going to have the rare candy roll in Discord, but it's harder than it looks to actually pull this thing. 1 in 30 odds, not super high. Okay, ready? Somebody always gets the roll, but if you're intentionally trying to get it, it's tough. Like, how did it win? Yeah, exactly. It made no sense. By the way, if you've already pulled a rare candy card, you can contact a moderator and let them know, or you can contact me. Wait, what's this too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, 11, 12. Okay, once again, I've opened too many like an idiot. So let's put this over here. I went to see Minecraft movie 3D front row. I couldn't see anything. Front row? All the other seats were taken, lol. Oh, that sucks. Would my Final Fantasy signature card be a rare candy? What, if you pulled it out of a booster pack? No, that's not a rare candy. Only this is. This thing right here is the rare candy break. It's a slab break. It's this. That's the rare candy break. All right, what do we got? We've got Kai, not numbered. Okay, Squid. Just drove 6.5 hours. That's a long time. Okay. The bee. Piglin. Chicken jockey. All right, what we got here? Okay, here's Diamonds Are Forever. Ah, that'll be a numbered card right there. So like the PSA 10 Magic card. Yeah, if your card was a rare candy card when you pulled it, all you have to do is remind us. I didn't even put thumbprints on it. What is this? There's like goop on the back. I didn't touch it. That makes me sad. So this is out of 150 diamonds. I guess it's already got like smudges on it. Dear God, dude. Man, the ability to get a 10 on something is so difficult. All right. Michael Anthony says, I've been watching some other rip and shippers. I'm confident if you got in a race with any of them to open 100 packs, you'd smoke them all. That's funny, man. He's the fastest in the West. I don't know if that's really any meaningful skill, but it certainly probably is annoying if you've got a rip and shipper that goes too slow. Like I've heard people say I go too fast sometimes before, but imagine a rip and shipper that goes too slow and you're waiting your turn. Oh, man, that's probably the worst. Evoker. Okay, Polar Bear. I sent for another 2 packs. You'd like those last 2 packs? Deal. I'll give you the last 2 packs. I think I need to stop opening too many packs by accident. Wow, that's a nice rainbow piglin. What do we got going on here? Oh, yeah, numbered. All right, you got a numbered piglin. So this shows you what you're aiming for. You're aiming for something just like this to happen, but with the chicken jockey. See, because he's just a regular character with the gray border, but in this case, it's also rainbow. Also, the chicken jockey is more like obviously a joke based around the movie, the meme. But some of the cards in this set are very expensive if you're lucky enough to pull them. So if you were to pull some of these cards, they do extremely well. You just pulled numbered glass. Glass. I want to roll. I vote for Stooge or Smallest Diglett. Smallest Diglett. For Smallest Diglett, I was thinking a roll called Hung Like a Cutie Fly. And to get the roll, it's like this tricky thing, like a journey you have to go on. You actually have to pull a cutie fly out of some set, and then you have to have me send it off the middleman grade. And then it has to come back graded, and then you can have the cutie fly roll. But I think there's one last step. I think it should have to grade 10. Hung Like a Cutie Fly. There we go. The Witch. I think that'd be a really funny roll. Mister got the itch to open tonight. Open. Something like that. Okay. Iron Golem Evoker. I call mine Slim Jim. I need that panda card. Imagine a 1-of-1 panda. There are 1-of-1s in this set, apparently. So it would be cool if our group pulled one. Here's Frog and Bat. It's a nice big set. Okay, thank you, Mr. Tyler. Now, Tyler said he got these last 2 packs that I accidentally opened. Oops. Dolphin. Not numbered. Okay. Gassed Bee. Okay. Boop. Iron Golem. Okay. Alex. Kai, and Witch. There it is. Tyler McKinch. You own a lot of Minecraft cards now. A lot of them. A couple special ones popped out. Look at these hollows. Hollows, and this is like a chrome card here. 2 chrome cards. One of them's a rainbow chrome. Nice. Now, where would I find you? In the TY box? Are all the dates in the front? What is he asking? Get your fresh bag here. All the rares? Yeah, the rares appear to always be in the front of the pack. Oh, we'll actually do this. Yo, TCC. Hey, what's up, Mr. Troy? I think they're asking her all the numbered cards numbered in the front. No, they're numbered in the back. You have to flip the card over. 1-of-1 chicken jockey sold on eBay already. Yes, it sold for a ridiculous amount of money. But you know what that also means? The 5-of-5 is very valuable. The 10-of-10, the 20-of-20, whatever other numbers they have, those are all valuable. Any other numbers are going to be maybe worth thousands even. If you pull a 1-of-5, how much will that sell for? Might be like $3,000 or $4,000. All right, there we go. Let's price up a card. So we have a nice card here. Oshawott. Sharpie Stab Mister again. Yeah, I already got a lot of Sharpie on me. Oshawott. Oops, don't want to drop that. This is a very popular card. Tends to sell pretty fast. $75 Oshawott. Sold a bunch of those now. Although over time, you would imagine it gets harder to sell each time because people already have one. So you're trying to sell the same people the same card that they've already bought. Here we are. Oops. GameStop's getting a prismatic restock. I never stopped hearing about GameStop these days. I think it's time for them to change their name from GameStop to CardStop. I think it's time for them to do it. Ready? All right, snipping that. Okay, there it is. Cards and Funko Pops. Rebrand would be interesting. So, Mr. Jeff. Oh, right, I have to kind of pick through these and not let too many lewd ones get out. Okay, pack number 1. Konnichiwa! Two girls naked kissing, because why not? Okay. Here's a girl and a barely dressed girl. Okay. This girl who's in tears for some reason, probably just because she stubbed her toe. If I had to guess, this is a girl getting grabbed by tentacles. Remember, we have a second lewd set called a Yuzu Soft. Give that a try. Apparently, it's got signatures in it as well. That's my bet. Because we pulled a signature out of here when I wasn't sure if we'd pull a signature out of here. No one knows the prices for tomorrow. No one knows the prices for tomorrow. There. I like the drawing style on this character. This one right here. It's really funny, actually. Yes. All right. We gotta send that one out. That one's you. Is that the face you make? All right. Whoa! They didn't nerf the full art version of this card. What the hell? All right. Is she like giving her a spanking or something? Wow. That's pretty wild. I feel like covering that up a little bit. Okay, and this girl's giving another girl milk. Of course. How wholesome. All right. Whew. They swapped his card, and he got all 9s. Don't forget the list. Oh, I'm not forgetting. I would never forget. I'm offended you would even try to remind me, because I'm so good at not forgetting. You know me. They call me Never Forget TCC. That's my name. Okay. All right. Tyler McCansh, 10 art box stickers. Mr. Tyler, the art box stickers, huh? I like that set. Let's go looking for it. I think I probably need a new box of them, though. I haven't seen them in a while. Yes. Let me go get a new box of the art box stickers. I'll also go grab more of these girl cards, because I think they're going to sell out tonight. Okay, I'm back. Okay. More stuff. What are the prices in GameStop? You know GameStop. Super pricey, super cheap. Let's see. Shroomish for 20. Kieran for 30. Metal Mew. Jake and Finn for $18. And Chikorita 10 for $35. Excuse me, hiccups. Okay. Guys, stop. What? Okay, Tyler McCann, 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! GameStop is MSRP. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. All right. And last snip. Ta-da! All right. That's a golden one. Starting out with the golden coughing. Nice. Golden coughing. Coughing. Ooh. Okay. Now we've got Meowth Balloon. Lovely. The ones in SoCal are still MSRP. Okay, there we go. There's Squirtle Squad and Meowth. You can't trust the humans. All right. Charmander gang. Okay, oops. You got little Charmander prisms. Now, what is he trying to pull in here? He's trying to pull a golden Gengar. There's also a golden Snorlax. That's pretty decent. And there's a Squirtle Squad. That's a really cool one. But there's a Gengar Holo in this set that's really cool. It's a golden Gengar. If he can pull that, he's doing quite well. Here's Pikachu and Ash. That's not bad. Only online, they now share more. I'm going to buy what I was told from my GameStop. Here's Team Rocket blasting oof again. Ooh. Blue Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. A lovely Bulbasaur. Alright. Bulbasaur. Nice. Corger now up charges on all cards now also. Corger. I've never heard of Corger. Here's an Ash. These are vintage stickers, everybody. They're quite old. They're as vintage as any vintage card. But they're pretty niche. Oh, yeah. Look at that Charmander blasting up Jesse and James, saving the day. That's actually a really cool one. I like that one. Great scene. All right. And there you go, Tyler. Thank you. Oops. Did I really just do that? I just pulled these back out of their holders. God, dude. Oh, my gosh. I pulled 3 of them. Okay. 1. 2. And 3. These are really tricky to store, especially in large numbers. Okay, good. Tyler, I might keep these in a separate bag. How many packs in a box? There'll be a total of 30 packs in one box. Been out to space for a few months. Has the Pokemon market gone down, or is it stable right now? Yeah, it's actually still going up. It's still going up. There's still top prices being reached. It's as crazy as ever. Quite crazy. Thank you, Tyler. Some big orders from Tyler tonight, huh? Okay, now we have Mr. Ahmad Arabi. He says a box of OP2 and 2 Halo Upper Decks. Oh, I think it's time for a new box of those. Yes, we have one pack here. Oh, yeah. But we actually have 2 packs if I grab this one over here. Halo. Alright, now we're set. Maybe it's the vendor buying and relisting at a higher price online. I can't wait for the new Dratini card. Man, I bet they look terrible in English. You know, the Japanese cards always look a lot better. I bet they're going to be so ugly in English. Alright, what we got? Pack number 1. Captain Thomas Lasky. Here's Master Chief. That's nice. Okay, Brute Chopper looking thing. Is that the Brute Chopper? Brute Prowler. Not to be confused with the Brute Chopper. Oh, yeah. I guess the Brute Prowler is that bigger one that had the guy in the machine gun. Okay. Is this the set that has Team Rocket with the gun? Yeah. Yes, it is. That sticker set has Team Rocket holding the gun. Okay. Beautiful. Journey Together and Rocket have dropped this week. How long's the queue right now? Well, I don't think it's too bad. Just about a standard line. If you jump in now, the wait won't be as bad as if you just keep waiting. Of course, you could wait till the end of the stream. Things do eventually slow down, but they usually take about 3 hours. All right. Here we are. We used to have a line skip. You guys want there to be a line skip still? The way the line skip would work is you couldn't use it to snipe anything. But let's say you wanted to open up a set no one else is opening, or you wanted to just like pay down your slab or something like that. Here we are. We haven't really been talking too much about the line skip. Okay, good luck getting the manga. A lot of people trying to get this manga. I know Zach's gone real deep on this too. Joshua Whipple's gone real deep on these. He bought a whole case of them. I've been waiting 10 hours. No! Alright, there you have it. Bloop. What's this? A hollow? A hollow? A hollow? This guy with the knife? This SR? A hollow. Oops. A hollow. A hollow. Another hollow. Astrobot was VR. Way deferent. Way deferent? What? You can't just be way deferent all the time. Why is this guy always way deferent? Tossing this away. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. Journey Together is too small of a set. Let's go ahead and sleeve this. How about that giveaway, guys? I mentioned that in the title. You guys ready for that giveaway? Here's a hollow. Oops. Let me drop that. Nice. A hollow. Here's a Gloofy. It's Gloofy. Here's a hollow. And there's an SR. Anyone playing Oblivion Remastered? There. I'm trying that Expedition 33 game out. So far, it's just okay. All right, very nice. Ta-da! So all of that is for our friend, Mr. Robbie. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I believe you have a bag right over here. You have a really fat bag, actually. Oh, just hollows in that bag, huh? Here we are. We didn't create a box for Anthony Kalu at some point, did we? No? Okay, just wondering. I play Final Fantasy, the #1 video game in the world. Is it? Is Final Fantasy the #1 video game? I actually do not know those things. All right, very nice. Let's get a rotate. So this guy should come down, right? I think Kieran should come down too. He's been up here a long time. Here's a Snorlax 9. He can come down. Slowpoke 8. It's pretty obvious which cards don't move super fast. Anything that isn't a 10, it just sits there and sits there and sits. Nobody wants it. They go, I don't want that. All right. Warning Point was a drill card, but it did not, in fact, get drilled. We're going to the All Slabs May channel. Oh, it looks like I accidentally posted some rare cards in there. Oops. I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. All right, lovely. Those are back down, and now we put a new card up. Oh, the Hanafudas. I always sell out a Hanafuda. Anytime it's a good 10, always sells out. That Vaporeon. That's 2015 Hanafuda Mario as a cat. Take a quick look into that. PSA 10 Hanafuda Mario. Scooby-Doo, Dooby-Doo. Let's type in Mario Cat, maybe. Oh, and there it is. What is the cheapest cat? There's a couple of them, so that's always good. Yes, so the cheapest cat Mario is $55. All right, lovely. That waifu card, though, I know that's a pretty good waifu card. If I just had a whole table full of those waifu cards, we'd be doing so good. So next up, we have an order from Joshua Gutierrez. He says, slab away for Ninetales, $50, one live costume slab. Here it is, Joshua Gutierrez, one live custom. One cold live custom. Sorry, man. That's a cold one. How about that Ninetales? So, I believe you already have this. Here it is, yep, Ninetales, and you want to put $50 toward it. This goes down to $290. Boop. All right, that's updated. Sorry about the cold live custom, though. Somebody pulls a cold one, don't they? So here's Joey Albrecht. He says 110 towards his slab. Let's start there, Joey. Mr. Joseph. Where are you? Oh, there it is. I even highlighted the name. So we're going to use a calculator on this. 7575 minus 110 is 7,465. Boom. All right. So we're whittling away at that card. Then he says, drill that slab. You talking about the slab I just put away? You talking about this one? Warning point? You want to drill warning point? Okay. He says, yes, mister. Okay, that's drilled. So we actually owe Caleb some money for that now. Here it is. This is a commission slab. If you're watching, we sell slabs on commission here. It increases our inventory, so you guys have a wider selection of cards to choose from. You can also send me cards that you would like sold on commission. Okay. Halo's probably feeling pretty good. He's at 745. Jesus. Okay, close your eyes, guys. Did you find the charger? In fact, I did. We're bringing over the drilled slab collection because I said I'd do that the next time we drill a slab. So I'm going to show this off to the audience if you've never seen our drilled slab collection. Okay. Move this over here. Now, we want to go ahead and capture the junk that gets poured off of this. Okay, don't try this at home, kids. See, technically the card's drilled now. But do you think we should go to the other side? Maybe we should. Take that plastic off. All right. All right, don't mind me. I'm an F student inventor. If you are an F student, you are going to be an inventor. My F students are so creative. Did you guys see that? That's currently the big meme on the internet right now. The F student meme. All right. We're doing some F student activities in here right now, aren't we? Go into the card graveyard. Maybe I should have knocked some of this in here too. Okay, good. Very nice. So that is $20 out of the card market that you guys will never see again. Joey Albrecht's burned a lot of cards out of the market. $25, $20. All right, there it is. All the data's there. Okay. Now, I'm making the pop market better. Time to show off all the slabs we've ever drilled. Are you guys ready? You'd be surprised to know, ever since we started drilling, we ruined a lot of cards. Here are all the cards we ruined. That's a significant number of slabs. Over the years, that really adds up to a lot of money, I feel. Let's get started on showing them off. If you would like to drill a slab, it's as simple as donating $1 toward a slab that's been designated as the drill slab. This is probably one of the biggest ones we drilled. This Lance's Charizard used to cost $490 back in the day. Let's see how much he's worth now that the Pokemon card market has exploded further. Versus Charizard. Versus Charizard was a card that, here it is. So he's about 700 now. Wow, from 500 to 700 is a pretty good increase. 7 honeys. Pretty good. Here's another interesting card we drilled. This was the first major card we drilled. Dark Golbat. What is he worth now? I think he's the first large card we drilled. Dark Golbat. Do you guys want a large card to drill? What do you think? So Dark Golbat holographic is number 7. Let me type in 7 up here. Okay, Golbat 7. That's a 24. Let me sort by highest price. How about that? That'll do it. Wait, there's just none for sale. Oh my gosh, there's none for sale. You can't even find one. Wow. Let me check last sold. Wait, is this one? No, that's PSA 9. Let me check last sold. The card last sold for $500. That's pretty good. Almost double what people paid to drill the card for back in the day. So that's a really impressive thing to have removed those 2 cards from the market. Another drill bat? No, just the same one. So those 2 are gone. We have this card was drilled by Baseball Mitts. I wish he'd come back and say hi to us, Stephen Mitts. Perfect 10. Here's an example of a drill card where everyone donated money toward it. So you can see it took time, but everyone donated. Okay. That was a base set Charizard PSA 4. See? Really interesting. Okay, we've got Galarian Moltres, Ash Ketchum, Bill. Many of these are kind of like junk slabs. These ones in the front were really notable, though. That's nice. Who drilled that one? Wilder Cardena. Machamp. Charles B. Lonsky. Magnemite. Nice. So all that fills one container. And we ended up with so many drilled cards that we had to start a new container. You ever open Shining Fates? Yes. All right, so container number 2. This Gengar's gone. These 2 are just drilled by Joey Albrecht, because he's crazy, man. He's drilled a couple, actually. Yeah, he got this one, too. How about this one? That's Joey as well. And this is Joey. And that's Joey. And that's Joey. Joey, you've drilled all these by yourself, man. Wow, keeping the dream alive, huh? Maybe I should drill some. Here we are. Here's some. Some of you guys will probably enjoy this. Look, we drilled a Donald Trump card. Okay. There's a Donald Trump card. There's a Diglett, Leafeon. Joey needs a special roll in Discord. Yeah, I think we need the drill roll. Ultimate minus energy Powerball. Okay, and Omega Italy. There you have it. Those are all the drilled cards so far, and it's turning into a pretty impressive looking pile. Joey Albrecht definitely made a significant contribution over time. Beautiful work, Joseph. Beautiful work. Okay, let's move this this drill away. All right. Professor Chaos roll. Professor Chaos. Okay, you know, I noticed we keep track of how many cards we drilled. We don't keep track of how many cards we give away. We should keep track of how many cards we give away. That's a good piece of data. So let me reset the Nightbot. You just have to type in TCC to participate in this giveaway. All right. We're constantly giving cards away. We've probably given away thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of cards over time. Especially on the big nights, like when we hit a new 10,000 subscribers. So you drill a slab, 10 Pokey Shuffle, and 3 hidden trials. 10 Pokey Shuffles. You got it, man. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. Zangoose, Leafeon, Oopsie, Luxray, the gloves, Meloetta, Jolteon 9, Clamperl. All right, so you got a Jolteon 9 out of that round. Feels kind of like a bad round. Let's go looking for that Jolteon, though. See what that looks like. Jolteon 9, you say? Yeah, that's a cheap Jolteon, so that's a pretty rough round. Mr. Joey. We currently don't have a drill card. Do you guys want to pick one out? 3 hidden trials. Okay, 3 hidden trials. You got it, man. Ta-da! All right. David Chen. Hello, David. How are you? Here's Parai. It's Parai. Drautos. It's Drautos. And Jesse. Ooh, Jesse. Lovely. Lovely. Zoop. All right, Joseph Albrecht with the JO. You're over here. Here's another Mario card. This one's going to say Goomba Mario. PSA 10. Hana Fuda. Goomba. Take a quick look at that. Goomba Mario appears to be about $57. Yep, $57. I'm going to make mine a little bit cheaper. We're going to stick to $55. Okay. Okay, 55. Joshua Gutierrez, 2 live customs. You got it, Mr. Joshua Gutierrez. Ready? 1 and 2. 2 cold live customs. I'm sorry, Mr. Joshua. 2 cold live customs for Joshua. Sorry, man. Okay, we're heading over here and click and play. Next up, we've got Tyler McCanch. The other 2 packs of Minecraft. We did that already. Danny St. Amour. Hello Kitty BR to Beckett. Thank you. All right, you've got it. So your Hello Kitty would likely be in your box, which would be over here. All right. Mr. Dan. By the way, are we zoomed out properly? Yeah, we're zoomed out properly. There's just a lot of slabs on the table. There's tons of slabs on the table. Mr. Danny. Here we are. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Catnip? Here we are. He is asking $324 for Journey Together booster box. Are you asking me to double check the price? Here we are. Because I actually don't remember what the price last was. Let's see. You're talking about this one? To Beckett, right? Nice. Hello Kitty BR to Beckett. He might be talking about something over here, though. Ah, yes, this is the one. Good choice. I like that. Okay, good. Let me go ahead and take a quick look at Journey Together, everybody. Give me a second. Pokemon. Yep, that's right, $324. Where did Journey Together go for these days? So, let me go ahead and get a holder for you, Danny. You don't have any ETBs? No, no ETBs. All right. All right, lovely. Here we are. Let's type BGS. B. Oh, let's say the whole thing. Because we don't want them to look at B and think that's the grade we've handed the card. That's important. B, huh? Okay, right on top of the grading stack. Good. So that's another card on the way. Here's a great Hanafuda card. I've sold this card over and over and over again. This is Hanafuda Luigi. Hanafuda Luigi's Mansion. That one sells over and over and over again. Okay, let's see. might not even be one for sale anymore to compare it to. Last time I checked, this was like $75. Well, there's nothing to compare it to. So what I'm going to do, the other two are priced at $55. I'm just going to follow that pattern. Okay, now we have an order from Rena. 2 electric breakers Japanese, 1 black flame Japanese, and a TCC bulk bag. Ooh. So we sell these bulk bags for $4 a piece, and they're just totally full of junk. You could put them in the Pokey Pot for 10 rolls in the Pokey Pot. They're set up so that you always get 10 rolls. Now let's see what you got. You got Victini, Unknown, Best Day Ever. We've got Gallade. Some more Disney Carddass, Agumi, Gallade twice. Special Wake Up Call. Okay, this super ugly Pokemon who I can't stand to look at. And Snow White. All right. Maybe the old version of Snow White. So that's what you got out of your bulk bag. Just totally random stuff. Now, 2 electric breakers. Let's go grab those electric breakers, shall we? And a black flame. Flame on. Hana what? Hanafuda, bro. All right. Good. Ooh. Let's snip this. Haha. Lovely. Cold. Cold. Oops. And Pikachu. Pika! All right. Lovely Pikachu. Excellent. Excellente. That's for our friend Rena. Thank you, Rena. Rena with an E. Okay. Lovely. Ta-da! All done with that. Let's get a slab rotate in. Here's there's a Storm a-brewing for 65. Oshawott for 75. Ooh, the rocket break is super close. Did you guys know that? This rocket break's about to go off. Let's count the spots. $42 to get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 8 out of 11. Only 3 spots left on this rocket break, if you didn't know that. Close. Now, we've also got Golbat for 25. He's lovely. And Umbreon for 90. He's a reverse holo 10, and he's not cheap. And it's not a Japanese holo. This is an English holo, much harder to grade. Using my credit, 5 total Minecraft packs. I want that panda. You got it. Hey, you might get the panda, you might get the chicken jockey. So it kind of makes sense. Tammy, there we go. And now, I'm going to go grab a fresh box of Minecraft. Unless we had a box behind us. Didn't we have a box behind us? That's Yu-Gi-Oh! I swear I brought a box in behind me because I wanted to have some extra Minecraft. New. All right. Maybe I did not bring in some extra Minecraft. Maybe I'm imagining things. I'm imagining things. I'm delirious. All right. I'm going to go get a fresh box. Thank you, Tammy. Scooby-Dooby, booty booty balls. Oh. 5 of these. All right. Excellent. Snipping this. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Base for $5. What's the difference? Oh, base is a totally different Minecraft set. It's a totally different set. It's really lovely. You can give them all a try. Okay. Good. Yeah, if you're talking about the base set, it's a blue box and it has totally different pulls in it. It has these glow-in-the-dark Minecraft cards. They're pretty nifty. You got a numbered Badlands card. I just put in for the last 3 spots for the rocket break. Hope I was fast enough. Hear that, guys? 2 spots left on the rocket break now. 2 spots are left, and then it goes off. Camel. Okay, you got the camel. You got the camel. Come on, Rainbow Pandas. Thanks to whoever gifted me a membership. You did not have to. Dude, that guy gifted $100 worth of memberships. It was Kuri, right? Well, I gotta see his name again. He had a name that I did not recognize, actually. What was the exact name of the person who made that big donation? It was like Kuri, wasn't it? He is a newish guy, from what I could tell. Maybe he watches a lot, though. I don't see it. What was his name? Okay. He's a really nice guy. Here we are. Milk in bucket, not numbered. Ooh, still very fancy. Okay. Looks like an Easter set. You look like an Easter set. The frog, you got the frog. Okay, and now gold ingot. Ah, it was Kuru. Did that guy just send 50 more? What? Is there even enough people for that? Dang, dude. 50 memberships is $250. This guy just casually dropped $350 on the stream, guys. Dang, dude. We are. I need to have a place to write down who's done the most donations of that type. Bro. All right. That's crazy, man. Look at that diamond. Beautiful. He's still watching. He watches a little quietly. Here's, let's see. The Creeper. Kuru. At it again. Why did I think his name was Kururin? There we go. I think it reminds me of the name of something else. All right. Me. What a boss. Receive a gift by Kuru. Received a gift membership by Kuru. That's crazy, man. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of scoreboard or something when somebody does that. I need to be able to keep track of this stuff. So this goes to Miss Tammy. Tammy, no panda in there. Legendary Kuru strikes again. Grabbing this. My YouTube analytics are going to look very different tomorrow morning. They're going to be like, and then suddenly you made a lot of money. Wow. Very, very generous. Yeah. Here is a new bag, Tammy. Tammy Low. Set that down. Well, you should have seen all the boxes Alexis got shipped today. She got a lot shipped. Here, let's get him in this giveaway for fun, huh? So we're doing a giveaway here. Let's toss Tammy in as well. Tammy does the breaks for us. Tammy and Kuru. All right, and now let's go ahead and hand out a couple more of these spots. We got Tyler M. We know who that is. Tyler M. And Harsh Barge. Harsh Barge. Barge. There we go. Brandon, Mr. Brandon W. All right. So that's up to 15. This is almost done. This will finish tonight. It's a Friday night. Yeah, we need like a scoreboard or something like that. We need a scoreboard. How can I do a scoreboard, I wonder? If I was to do a scoreboard, I just need it to be somewhere where I can see it. Here it is. You know, because there's people who do stuff like donate scoreboard donations. There's people who donate like expensive slabs for example, and I just want to know what that totals up to. Kuru did 350. Here it is. Look at that. You're on a list, Kuru. I keep track of you guys more. All right. If I had been keeping track since the beginning, we'd have a big, long, filled list. But since I didn't do that, I don't know everyone who's made really... Wow, look at that boo. What the hell? This card is so good looking. I like this boo a lot. Aren't memberships only $2? So Mister's calculation is off. Haha. Oh, why did I think it was $5? Where did that come from? You are correct. So you're correct. So if he did 50 and 20, then he did about 140. I'm sorry. That's still a huge amount. Why did I think that it was $5 each? I'm a little crazy, aren't I? So it's really 140, which is still a really big donation. Appreciate it, man. Love it. Okay, so boo. Are you still ripping Fates Collide? I have a couple left, if you're interested. I have a couple left. Here they are. These are 58, I think. Was it 58 a piece? Yes. Now, let's see. This is going to say boo. Hanafuda boo. That might be one of the best looking Hanafuda cards there is. Okay. He's a little bit cheaper too. Yeah, this one's about to sell. So this is 40. Put that in the Pokey Shuffle, man. It's a great card. That was definitely going. Now, Miss Tammy's done. Phil Vasquez, 2 English, 151, and shipping. I have 3 slabs. Do I need to pay extra? If you're in the United States, you don't have to pay any extra. Any Shining Fates at all? Shining Fates, remind me, what year is that? Is that Sword and Shield? If it's Sword and Shield, there's definitely no Shining Fates, because we took all our Sword and Shield down. Actually, I don't know, look at that little side hook. Is Pokemon Go still on the menu? I think I had to put that on the menu at least. I looked it up. I have tons of Pokemon Go. I mean, I got like 20 cases of it. And when it comes to moving, those big ETB boxes are not super cool to hold on to. Okay, but nothing crazy happening there, Mr. Phil. Sorry about that. It's Sword and Shield. That's what I thought. It was a tough decision to make, but I took my Sword and Shield down. It's more fun to leave it up, but I like to sell the vintage stuff slower now. There's Peter Wattington. Phil Vasquez, we found you. Here it is, Phil. All right, cool, man. Welcome back, Phil. Phil, you can still add stuff to this, too, if you need to. You need to add more to it? You have any XY for sale? Just these. Just these over here. These are $48 a pack. Sorry about that. Fates Collide, $48. And the Ancient Origin are $97 a pack. And then that's it. I got nothing else. Do I have Fates Collide? Or do I have XY era stuff? I got tons of it. But I'm just kind of sitting on it right now. Kind of waiting for us to enter a time period where they're no longer racing to the moon. Oh, are you international? Let me see if he's international. Phil Vasquez, if it's an international shipment. How much did you send? Let's see. Have we shipped you before? Let's see. How about some slow pokey tail on the menu? Slow poke tail? Yeah, that'd be interesting, huh? We have the karaoke in the extended menu now. All right, here we are. We got your address. So I've used PayPal to grab the address. And now we're going to grab your email as well. Well, thanks, Mr. Phil. How heavy is this? Okay. All products that are for sale in the description and the secret menu as well. Good. Okay. Very nice. I bet you that rocket pack goes off if we get enough people joining it. Because there were only 3 spots left, and somebody bought the first of the 3 spots, I should say. Okay. This card over here is sold. Joshua Gutierrez buying the Vaporeon. Thank you. If you buy a slab, it's nice for you to tell everyone you bought it so that 2 people don't try to buy the same slab. I think he did tell me. But I was just thinking about what a hot card that was. That's a good one, isn't it? You'd expect that one to sell. Now, here's an order from Mr. Matthew T. He says he'll take Uzusoft 1 box. All right. I'd love to test this out. Uzusoft. And then he says English Weiss Hololive Summer 1 box. Okay. Hololive. Then he says English 151 1 pack. Obsidian Flames 1 pack. Where are my Obsidian Flames? There it is. Shipping. Flash Me Friday, law. Please make sure to include my slabs and especially my felt hat Pikachu. Sounds good. All right. Now, remember, they'll actually ship out on Monday because the shipping for Friday is already over. But you are in queue for that shipping now. He bought 3 spots? Tyler bought all 3. Oh, Tyler bought all 3 of the Team Rocket packs. Oh, yeah. Stick around, guys. We're going to be opening up that Team Rocket pack together. Here goes. What do we have? Darkrai. And Fearocidra Omastar. Lovely. It's 1:46 a.m. All right. Just hollows popping out of there, unfortunately. How about this Hololive, huh? So we're doing a little shipping for you, too. Is that right? Matthew T. Been treating me right, Mr. Matthew. I appreciate all the orders, man. When you guys open packs over here, it gives us all some entertainment. And I can't believe how busy the streams have been this last 2 weeks. We've been so busy. Even with just 89 viewers. We stream a lot, man. The daytime stream was 2 hours and like 20 minutes or something like that. I think it was around that time period. 2 hours and 20 minutes. And here we are in the very late night stream starting at 2 a.m. Basically starting at 2 a.m. And still busy as hell, man. We've been busy for a solid 2 hours. All right. Good. Okay, you got the pink-haired girl. Purple-haired girl. Flash Me Friday. You're so funny, dude. Okay. Oh. Hello. Ooh. Hello. Okay, and puppy dog girl. And the blonde-haired girl. Very nice. Cool, cool, cool. Oops. Oops. All right, Matthew T. Ooh. One more box, the Yuzu Soft box. Here it is, everybody. Yuzu Soft. Mister, I think Kuru loves you more than I do. Well, I'm loving Kuru, man. Thanks for the big donation tonight, Kuru. Brandon, you've shown a lot of love, too, to be honest. You've shown a lot. It's sorry to think that you won't have a chance to open more cards over here. I hope someday that's not true. I hope someday you do open some cards or participate in some way, interact in some way. I think it's hard to hang out in a card shop and watch everyone else have all the fun, you know? Okay, you ready? All right, let's see what we got. Snipping on that. All right. If I get a huge promotion, I shall return. All right, I'm crossing my fingers for you. Very good. Mr. Matthew. Here's... So this is Yuzu Soft. Let me go a little slower. Similar to the other set, this set's kind of lewd too. I don't know if it's quite as lewd. No, it's not as lewd, but it's like lewd in its own way. So if you watch, we're going to have some cutesy wootsy cards here. Here's a card, pink-haired girl. Okay. Like here's a girl in a swimming suit. Here's a girl in something. And like look at this one. That's pretty there's a lot of skin on that one. All right, see? Told you. Yuzu Soft, guys. Might be a signature in Yuzu Soft around the corner too, you know. Okay. We might pull it right now. Let's see. Here's the red-haired girl. Okay. This girl who has like the power of water or something like that. I'm living vicariously through everyone else right now. Ah, I see. Okay. Ta-da! Here's this girl right here who's got no bra on, and this guy's behind her because he's a total creep. Here's girl eating, what is that, shaved ice? That sounds nice. Hot day, shaved ice on the beach. That sounds nice. Ooh. Okay. Look at this, man. Hey! What the? Ba-doop. All right. Last pack of Yuzu Soft. Yeah, I don't know, man. Ridiculous. Very nice, Mr. Tyler. I might start buying cards with my XRP. You gonna list the Pokemon Go tonight? Yeah, why not? Let's list some Pokemon Go tonight. I think we ought to. So, this goes to Tyler and, no, not Tyler, I'm sorry. Matthew. Mr. Matthew. Sorry about that. Let's see. Looking for your bag. Not in there. One, two, three, four? How much did you have? Wow. You were the whole box. Oh, my eye's itchy. Probably rubbing microplastics into my eye right now after we did that card drilling. All right. Cool. Grabbing this. Oh, right, we actually have to add these. Okay. Wow, lots of gifts. Yeah, he gifted 50 memberships. That's $100. Can you believe that? That guy went deep on the gifts, man. Wow, it's like this Minecraft box was designed just to hold your stuff. It fits perfectly. Crazy. You add a lot of stuff. That is more than 1 pound, that's for sure. Is it 50, 250? That's only if the memberships were $5 each, but I forgot, they're $2 each. But he donated 20 earlier. So he handed out 70 memberships for $140. He got me creating a scoreboard over here because I need to start tracking when people are that generous. We've had other really generous donations before, and I just don't track them, and I should. You know what made me realize I need to do that? It was when I pulled out the list of all the drilled cards, and I realized we keep score on all the drilled cards. And we don't keep score of everyone's generous donations. That's not a good way to run things. All right. Flareon, that's really nice. Honchkrow. Iron Valiant. Ooh. And Nidoran. Ooh. All right. Let's start a 3-person break on this Flareon. We'll call it a gym break anyways. What do you guys think? Would that be funny, a 3-person gym break? That was Anthony, right? Yeah, that's Anthony. Okay. 3-person gym break. You want to try it? Who wants to try it? Just for fun. 3-way should be the same name. 3-way. All right, let me get Anthony's card out. So he has $66 here. And now we start a new card for him. Anthony's the one who's given us all these wonderful commission cards. And we're going to say 66 over here. Now we're going to give him his cut of the sale. So when I turn any commission card into a break, it's instantly paid off, even if the break's not over. Okay. 142. There it is, Anthony Kalura with 142 now. Keep this in here for him, for his viewing. Pretty weird idea. We'll give it a try. Who will be the middle? It'll go 1, 2, 3 like that, from left to right, just like before. Okay, cool. Yo, we got Mark Valerian. Can I get the Charizard UPC and shipping? Okay, we've got a really big order, everybody. Let me move this guy out of the way for the moment. Mark Valerian. Mr. Mark. Holy. Okay. Mark really said, let's open up some Charizards tonight. All right. Oops. There we go. All right, we're getting some cool orders in here. The Cheetozard. All right. Give me a moment. I feel like Prismatic is going to go down in price because of a reprint. What are your thoughts overall for reprints? Print in bulk or keep the print as is and never reprint? Thoughts? Oh, my eyes are so itchy. Yeah, they're definitely going to print the crap out of Prismatic. And it's got a long way to go before it's affordable again. So, who knows? Throw that over there. Am I for reprints or against them? In this case, I think a reprint makes a lot of sense for Prismatic. There's just not enough of it. So I think a reprint would be lovely. Necessary, even. Doesn't have anything to do with whether it's collectible or not. It's clearly collectible. Yeah. The pull rates are so atrocious for that set, it has you questioning if it's even supposed to be that way. All right. Whoa. Ready? So what do we got in here? Just some junk. Ah, but here's the good stuff. Here's what we want. Okay. No coin in that one? Okay, no coin in that one. And here's the good stuff. Where's the coin, though? The coin's good. We want the coin. They grade coins, you know. CGC does. Did we already grab it, maybe? Is the coin already out? That's that damage counters. What out of here? No? We must have already pulled the coin out. But before I toss this, let's double check for that. Let me know if you want me to open your Charizard pack. Ah, oh, nope, that's V-Star. Ah, here's the coin. Got it. Good. Good, good, good. So let me know if you want me to open up your Charizard promos and sleeve them up so that you can kind of get a better look at them. Or I can leave them in their holder just like that. I'm just going to toss this. I don't think it has any value, really. Maybe it's like $1 or something. I don't know. All right. I like this zoomed out view. You like it? You know, I could leave it on permanently if you ever wanted me to. Just letting you guys know that. All right. It's kind of funny because it's an optical illusion. The space from here to the camera is like so small. It's very short. All right. So these are all yours. Evolving Skies, Fusion Strikes, Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, Brilliant Stars, another Fusion Strike. Ooh, I like this box. Ooh, he got a good box. Look, he got no Vivid Voltage and no Darkness Ablaze. Instead, what he got 5 packs of the Fusion. So that's a better box. Some of the boxes have Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage instead of what you got here. Yeah, this is a much better box. All right. Pray to the Poke Gods. There's a lot of Sword and Shield era booster packs coming out here. So this is good stuff. Yes, open and sleeve, please. All right, we're going to be taking a look at your Charizards. The Charizards are a big part of the reason to open these. Make sure we keep these sorted. Okay. You get these beautiful Charizard alternative arts, and they make up a lot of the value of the premium collection box in this case. Okay, Astral Radiance, Brilliant Stars, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Whew. Wormadam. Badoof. Oh, Gloria popping out. All right, Gloria. Here's a Aggron, and a Gloria Trainer Gallery. Lovely. Okay, this is Astral Radiance. Voltorb, Drifloon. Oh, one more Astral Radiance. Oh yeah. That's a Trainer Gallery Galarian Articuno. Lovely, man. Okay, awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay, Lost Origin. Nice, dude. Picking up that beautiful Gengar, too. That's a really good box. So far, you got the Articuno and the Gengar. This has been solid. Oops. That's okay. He's allowed to slide down like that. Let's use a sleeve to pick him up. This is how I like to pick. So when a card like that touches the ground, I like to pick it up like this. See how I get the sleeve underneath? All right. You don't want to try and peel it up off the table with your fingertips. It's a little better to do it like that. And if it's a valueless card, I just don't care. I just pick it up however. But when it's a little bit pricier, I go a little softer. All right. Because sometimes the cards slide down onto the table. Here's a Jinx, a Trevenant. Okay, this is Evolving Skies. Let's do that last because it has a chance to pay out like a huge Moonbreon, which is the highest potential pool. Okay. That's over $100 gifted, I think. Yeah, Kuru donated over $100. Crazy, man. It's really cool. Tossing this. Ready? So the fusion. There's an Altart Gengar in this set. He could pull it. Here's Gorbis. He's only got a couple packs here. Simipour Boltund. Ooh. Simisear Melmetal. Schoolboy. One more pack. Come on, Fusion. Okay, no luck with the Fusion. Actually, no, that's kind of expected. With only a couple packs per like set, you're not really expected to pull much from this. This is most of the value of the Charizards. So it's possible to open one of these UPCs and just have all stinky pulls. Okay, ready? Anything can happen with these, huh? Unlikely to pull what you want, but Leafeon. This is so fun to watch. Cutie Fly. Hung like a Cutie Fly. So if you graded that, you could get the Hung like a Cutie Fly skill. Or not skill, roll in Discord. And Umbreon V. All right, there we have it. Ah, it is called Rabombi. Yes, new roll in the Discord server. Pull a Cutie Fly and grade it. You get the Hung like a Cutie Fly skill. I keep saying skill. Roll. So, Evolving Skies was pretty straightforward. The Gengar is really nice. I call this guy BJ Gengar. You know why? Because look at kind of the expression he's making. You can interpret that as a big smile and his eyes going back. And then look at the girl blown on the fire. But she's a little close to Gengar, so I call that BJ Gengar. I thought that when we got the English version, they will have changed it, but they didn't change it. And Galarian Articuno popping out. Those are great. Glorious, decent. Okay. Very nice. Ah! Tyler sent a whole gift. No, we really appreciate it. He was testing how that works. We are. I thought it was a Bong Party Gengar. Nah, that's BJ Gengar. All right, what do we got? Ooh. So there's the sleeping Charizard. Very nice. Little Venusaur back there. Gozira. Gozira. Lovely. Okay. And Charizard V-Star. Ooh, I like the centering on this one. Look at the centering on this one. He could potentially have a 10 with this one right here, guys. Look at that. So if any of these grade PSA 10, that pays for most of the cost of the box right there. Friggin' iPhone. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So that's Mr. Mark, and he says, go ahead and ship me out. Well, Mr. Mark, before I ship you out, let me give you some top loaders for these. Okay, get your Charizards and top loaders. Super cool, man. Awesome. All right, cool, man. Well, the UPCs are a lot of fun to open. We might have to keep an eye on other UPCs that are this fun. Are there other UPCs like this one? What are the UPCs you guys think should be on the menu? We kind of lost the Shining Legend UPCs. I ran out of them. We currently just have 2 UPCs, but I think they're very fun to open. Mr. Mark. I wonder what Biden is doing right now. Joe Biden? Probably enjoying his retirement. Did you have a box? You didn't have a box, right? I would have expected you to be in this box. Would you ship a Charizard UPC sealed? That could probably be arranged. Marissa, Matthew, Matt Rodriguez. Is this a fresh bag? So, for example, are we creating a fresh bag for this and then immediately shipping? Is that what we're doing? That might be what's going on here. Because I would have oh, this is an expired bag. $224 on that. That's an expired bag. Is it over here, maybe? Okay. Yes, it's got to be a new bag, right? Okay. Let's grab a new bag for you then. You know, I like these Sword and Shield era hollows. Let's give them a nice sleeve real quick. He lives in Delaware. Biden does. They got some beautiful beaches out in Delaware, man. He probably just chilling. All right. There's yawn number 1 right on time at 4:11. Wow. Like clockwork. That's when the first yawn comes in every time. Just around 4. Will the Pokemon Go packs be expensive? No, not terribly expensive. I don't think expensive. I better get those up because you're very interested in them. Okay, we're going to reduce the weight. And we're just waiting for it to calculate the price. Here it is. And now we're going to print this out. Stamps.com has encountered an error. So we're going to go ahead and close Stamps and reset it. It seems to do that every, like day. If you don't reset it, it will tell you there's a problem. I've learned the trick is you have to reset it every day. I bet you when we open this back up, it's going to show itself downloading like a data package. Yep, there it is, downloading. Wow. Downloads a ton, too. I wonder what all that is. I guess that's probably the shipping data. You guys, if you wanted to open some stuff, I recommend opening it tonight because I will probably take tomorrow night off. There it is. Karis has asked me to take a day off because we worked so much this last 2 weeks. And I told her, maybe. But in case I do, probably anticipate that, okay? How can I look at your cards, mister? Do you know if you have an Alt-Art Lugia? I do have an Alt-Art Lugia, but we're saving that for a future break. 1 more month till a year. Wow. I feel like we just met you. I really like this song. All right. Good. All done with that. Hey, let's take a quick look at these expired bags. Let's see what's going on with those, huh? Junk. How about this one? This one's called Marlin Yabut. Marlin Yabut. Bonjour. Yep, and there you have it. That is why they're abandoned. They're abandoned because they got pretty much nothing in them. I think because the shipping's $9, if you start a bag and you don't pull $9 worth of stuff, you go, leave it. It's got to be worth over $9. We have an order of Saul Jimenez, 5 Pokey Shuffles for Saul Jimenez. Mr. Saul, are you here? Don't want you to miss. So sad to say Silver Tempest is sold out. I actually have tons of it. I think I have like 4 or 5 cases of it, which is a decent amount for me anyways. 4 or 5. We're just in a time period where Pokemon packs are shooting up in price, and so I'm just letting the dust settle first. It is Saul Jimenez. But that doesn't mean we don't have stuff going on. For example, we had a Fates Collide box break. Nobody wanted in. We have a Brilliant Stars box break. Now, this one's halfway sold. So that one's going to finish. So we have stuff going on. You can buy some Fates Collide packs right here. They're $48. But it's not the whole menu, and it's just 1 or 2 focused things at a time. What is the Brilliant Stars box break at, says Saul Jimenez? It's at 5. So Tyler McCanch is next with his 3 spots in the Rocket Pack. But before we service that, let's go add Pokemon Go to the menu. So we have the Pokemon Go ETB. They look like they're just around 80, huh? And it's still 10 back in the day. So it looks like what we'll ask is about 9.5 per pack. Where shall I put that? Let's put that down beneath the Scarlet Violet base set. We're going to say Pokemon Go 9.5. Okay, there it is. Pokemon Go's back on the menu if you guys want to open it. That's English Pokemon Go. And, boy, I sure would like to put the Shining Legends back on the menu. You know, that was really popular. Then sell it, Mr. Dam. I'm tempted to start another bag. I love the foreign stuff. Yeah, it's really fun. There's no doubt. Let's see. Have you seen the MetaZoo 2025 boxes have been dropping in price? Oh, have they? All right. Well, that will suck for the people that bought it if it doesn't do well. Okay, now we are ready to help Mr. Tyler McCanch with 3 spots in the Rocket Break. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Very good. Let's go Rocket Break. Yes, Rocket Break time. Ta-da! Oh, look at that. He has the Based on PokePilled membership. That means he pays a little more on his. I think it's like $10 a month or something. Damn. It is. So the Rocket Pack break is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it. Yep, we got what we need. Oh, exciting. Exciting. Okay. Wonder what the next pack should be. Let's show off the names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So now, time to start shuffling. There it goes. Oh, yeah. I love it. There's a few cards I want, but I'm waiting for it to be cheaper. Lol. Okay. You know, MetaZoo, there was a lot of talk about MetaZoo and the company that purchased it, and they released a new title for it, and maybe it's made them some money. I don't know. There was definitely some hype for MetaZoo for a little while on my channel, but I haven't really felt it since then. I think it would be smart for me to give up all my MetaZoo as we prepare to move to a new home. That's what we're in the business of doing right now, is preparing to move. That's our big goal. You guys think I ought to list up some of my MetaZoo? I got some interesting MetaZoo stuff. After we move and settle down, I can buy anything I want all over again. But when we're preparing to move, I'll probably let some stuff go. All right, give me a number. Eggs are down to $4.50 a dozen. The Trump effect. I'd buy if it was on sale. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. All right. So there's the split. And now let's see what everyone gets. Pack's looking good and healthy. Oh, yeah. Brings back a lot of childhood memories. Really crazy time period in my life. This is it. This is probably the deepest Pokemon nostalgia for me right here. People who don't have that Pokemon nostalgia probably don't understand why the market continues to do what it does. They just go, oh, okay, it's going up. They don't understand that there's guys like me with real, strong attachment to the feeling of the nostalgia, and we're buying back our childhood toys and coveting them. So they got to understand that part. Here it goes. That's the secret behind the Pokemon cards. Pokemon was a successful toy 25 years ago, 30 years ago. Tyler McCansh. Ready? Ooh. Wow, that's looking clean, man. What is this? Dark Charmeleon? Oh, Dark Rapidash. Very nice. So, Tyler, I know you got a couple. I'll set that right there. Boom. Rigoberto Gil also taking an uncommon card. The uncommon cards in the booster pack are very important because this is where you can pull the Dark Charmeleon, Dark Machoke, and the Dark Charmeleon is so expensive. He's so expensive, he costs more than some of the actual rare cards in the set. Very, very desirable uncommon card. But so is Dark Flareon and Jolteon and Vaporeon. All of those are very desirable. You got Rigoberto Gil. Okay. Tyler McCanch picking up another uncommon. Very lucky. Now, if your third card could just be the rare, that'd be perfect. The rare card looking like a non-holo to me. Dark Vaporeon. There you go. Very hot. Very good. Somebody look this up. How much does Dark Vaporeon go for in a 10? I bet you it's like $120. $120, $150. Now, I bet you it's higher. I bet you Dark Vaporeon's going close to $200 these days. There it is. So those two cards are Tyler McCanch. He's still got one more card in here. Could be this one. Nah, it's going to be Lucas Lange, the luckiest guy ever. Lucas has been having some luck. He really has. He's been having some luck. I don't know if he even remembers he was in this. It's 3 from the back, and then the 4th is the rare, right? Am I remembering that right? Yeah, because then there's 7 commons. So there goes. Lucas has got the rare. And now we got Anthony Kalura. Now, Anthony's hoping for, like, Charmander. Let's see what we got. Psyduck's really good, actually. Psyduck is definitely a top pull from the commons. Anthony's bag is... I know he's got a bag on my right here. Does he have another bag? No, he's got a bag up here. Oh my gosh, not again. Okay. Pop this little Psyduck in here. I believe he's got another spot as well somewhere, so I'll keep that bag right there. Okay. Gregorio Panetta. Ooh, Oddish, the weed Pokemon. Blaze it. All right. This has been a great stream tonight, guys. So much fun stuff, from booby cards to opening up whole boxes of whole boxes of stuff, to now we're opening up vintage booster packs. Here. We open up the UPC Charizard. That's awesome. Anthony right away again. So funny how much shuffling you do. Naughty Grimer. It's so funny how much shuffling you do just for the 2 cards to be right next to each other at the end anyways. Like, how's that possible even? Right? Last time Garchomp, now this. Now, it could be a stinky rare, or it could be a very good rare, like Charizard. In the Team Rocket set, when you got a non-holo rare, it could be any of the holo rares. So you're hoping for Dragonite, Blastoise, Charizard. Here's Elizabeth Rain. She's going to pull... Shoop. Oh my gosh, all the commons are so nice in this set. It's crazy, dude. Crazy how nice it is. Miss Elizabeth. Okay. Okay, Miss Elizabeth. Gregorio Panetta. With the Zubat. Look at that Zubat, man. Here's, oops, Goop Gas Attack for, good thing I didn't do that, Tyler McCanch. So Tyler, your 3rd card was Goop Gas. Very nice. Iconic Trainer. And Gregorio Panetta. Do you like the little hard swap I do when I flip the card around? Is that fun when I do that? That's the end of the break. And we should probably mark this on the breaks channel that we had the Team Rocket break today, because people will ask if we don't mark it down. It is. What's the holo? Well, it appears to be a non-holo, although we're not sure for 100% until we flip it around, but it appears to be non-holo. But look at it. It looks real nice and clean. It looks like it could have a shot at a 10. Lucas Launch. Here goes. It sucks. Lucas, that's a bad pack. You got Rainbow Energy, non-holo. Rainbow Energy is hard to sell unless you have the 1st edition holo, Lucas. Now, if you have the 1st edition holo and it grades 10, that's worth a lot of money, but that's a tough card. Kind of like just pulling a typical trainer. So I think the best pull actually goes to Tyler McCanch with the Dark Vaporeon. There it is, Tyler pulling a beautiful Vaporeon, and that might be a $200 card. Okay, Mr. Tyler. I like it, though. It's very cool. It's very cool. All right, yeah, if it was holo, it'd be worth more. So we get to pick a new vintage pack out. We also get to pick a new booster pack break. You know, the Jumbo Charizard finished, and we never replaced it with anything. He's a specialty item. We're supposed to put a specialty item up next. What would you guys like the next specialty item to be? It can be like a coin, a booster pack. I'm tempted to do one of the Pokemon video games, although that's not a true Pokemon card. It is Lucas Lange. So I'll toss this over here. Did you have a bag, Lucas? I think we're getting you a fresh bag now, aren't we? Let's get this gentleman a fresh bag. Booster pack. No new one. Where am I? Here they are. Graded vintage boosty. Oh no. Oh no. Should have kept it sealed. Yeah. That's true. We would have known that if we could have CT scanned it first. Yeah, if we CT scanned it, we'd be like, let's keep that one sealed. But we don't want to be CT scanning packs. That's ridiculous. Crystal Guardians for the next pack break. Oh, man. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice and insanely expensive? I just wrote the wrong name down. It's Lucas Lange. See, Tyler McCantius up on my screen. Just use a metal detector. Oh my gosh. Does that work on vintage packs? I heard people using it on modern packs. We are? That's not our style. We don't do that. What we do, I buy packs and I don't touch them at all, and then they just go up for sale as unknown. Okay. So this shall say Lucas Lange. Oops. 5.25. I almost said 4.25. Okay. Let's just see what the next order is, because that person might have waited a real long time. Eric Rodriguez wants the PSA 6 Zubat. PSA 6 Zubat. What's that? Is that in this? You mean the Golbat, right? Yeah, here it is. Eric Rodriguez, Rainbow Golbat. Beautiful. Might regrade into a much higher grade because you know how PSA is with those PSA 6s. Yes, it would work on vintage because the metal detector is detecting the hollow foil pattern. Oh, that's crazy, man. Man, I don't even want to know that stuff. I don't want to hear about that. Don't tell me about that kind of crap. God, man, that's depressing. Can't have anything nice. Can't have anything nice. Looks like we're going to be opening up 20 Pokemon Go's very soon. 20 Pokemon Go's, guys. Let's go do. Scooby-Dum, Scooby-Dum. All right, give me a minute here, guys. How many packs? 10? 10 cards, huh? All right, looks like it's going to be Call of Legends. Call of Legends will be the next pack break. Oops. Okay, it looks like it'll be $73 per spot. 73. Okay, and let's set this over here, I suppose. Probably should just throw it away. Ooh, Call of Legends. I know you'd say ooh to that because it's a cool one, right? Quite pricey, though. It's not cheap at all. Quite pricey. We might have to offer a cheap one, too, okay? But this one's not cheap. So this is the very desirable Call of Legends set. It's an impressive 73 out of 10 out of 10. Crazy expensive. There it is. Okay, so that's set up. Now we're on to Mr. Hawk. All right, so Pokemon Go times 20. Let's go get this, guys. I'm excited. Let me move this out of my way. So I'm more than happy to open some Pokemon Go for you. Let's get it opened. Ooh. Oh yeah. Awesome. Really cool set where the holos are actually worth a lot because there's Charizards in the holos. Okay, and the Ditto. Very low pop in English. All right, I'm Hawk, by the way. Nice. Thanks for ordering this tonight, man. Appreciate it. Give us something fun to do, huh? Pokemon Go has some really cool holos. Oh, yeah. All right, I'll keep this. I want these energy cards for the breaks. On my side. Probably be working on some submissions tonight. Not tonight. I mean, probably working on some submissions this month. Okay. Just throw all that stuff. So this is ETB number 1. How about ETB number 2 now? We opened up some cool stuff. Radiant Blastoise is a welcome addition in my collection, Pogo or no. Those energies will run you 10 billion. What? I can't afford that. Oh no, what have I done? Throw that out. Okay, back to this. Here's your Mewtwo. So much crap, dude. We like to use the ETBs for like shipping and stuff. Storage, shipping. Yes. Did Alexis make it in? She totally did. She came in at 11:15 p.m. It was so late, dude. And she was telling us about how she was having some success doing like live streams of her own. And she was talking about yeah, she was talking about a variety of things. Anyways, so she came over at 11:15 and she was done at like 1:15, dude. So he was over here super late. It was real late. Look at this. Kind of odd having somebody else in your house so late at night, but the shipping was done. So important. Can't be missing the Friday shipping. So I told her I really appreciated it. Okay. Would you ship it in one of the boxes for me? I think I could probably do that. Now, in order to ship these out, there's an additional fee of $9. Here it is. That's kind of the style of this ship. This rip and ship, the way it works. We create a baggie for you, and the baggie stays over here until you order a round of shipping. And it's flat rate shipping. It's always $9. But we use high quality products to ship your stuff. And the person who does the shipping gets paid pretty well. It is. All right. Very nice. So that's kind of how it works. So that, let's go ahead and play that music. All right, here goes. So pack number 1, we got Lunatone, Slaking. Ooh. Nice. I might buy some more too. Oh, nice. That'd be very cool. Here's Eevee and Gyarados. See, look at these hollows, man. These hollows are nice. Spinarak. There we go. There we go. All right, there's the Ditto. So this Ditto, PSA 10, there's so few of them, actually. Actually, I want to see if there's one for sale. I bet you there isn't. Well, let me plug this in. There it goes. Ditto. Oops, Dirto. Ditto. English. Now, let's not type in English. Pokemon Go. All right, let's see. And we'll sort by most expensive, right? Okay. Yep, not even one. Not even one for sale. Has one recently sold, I wonder? Let me check sold. Okay, let's see. One sold in February for just $130. That's amazing. That makes no sense. That makes no sense because it's never for sale and the population is so low and they're actually legitimately hard to grade. 130 is a steal. It's probably like a $300, $400 card, to be honest with you. Nobody realizes it yet, but as people wake up to that, they're going to be like, oh, this is like really rare. It's a very weird mechanic that Pokemon's never had in their cards before. The sticker card. Ooh, what do we have? Okay, we've got Dragonite. Rawr. Okay, good. Here's Squirtle. Squeak. Look at that artwork on the Squirtle, huh? Now look at this Mewtwo. This is legitimately a very cool set. I think when Pokemon Go finally dries up, like there's much of it sold through, I bet you the price on this just jumps. Because it's such a nice set. It legitimately is. And this is a time period. Oh, there's the big man Blastoise. This is a time period where you can still open it for a reasonable price. But I mean, think about where it's heading. Here's Steelix Pikachu. Lovely. There it goes. Okay. Bulbasaur, Sylveon. Very nice. There's another Dragonite. I mean, look, it's a Dragonite V, but look at the quality of the drawing for the Dragonite V. It's actually quite nice. Here's a Zapdos, Golisopod. You can't make me love Golisopod, though. I'll never love him. Okay. Numel. But it's not a Ditto Numel, just a regular one. Slowbro. Ooh, Mr. Hawk's going to go deeper on these. All right, well, it sounds good, man. Okay, here's an Ivysaur Zapdos. Lovely. Oh, here's Blussie and Lure Module. Okay. And another Ditto. Nice, dude. I'd love to see you grade 10 on a Ditto. And then if I were you, if you got a 10 on a Ditto, I would list it for like $400. Even though the last one sold for $130, list for like $400. And whatever you do, do not reduce that price. Do not reduce it. Leave it up there. Even if you got to leave it up there for a year, don't reduce it. And people will actually adjust their expectations to the $400 price because they'll be curious enough to check back. And every time they check back, it'll always be $400 because no one's got one of these for sale. I don't know why that is. No one's selling a Ditto. So that's what I would do. And as people get antsy, they go, oh, maybe I just paid $400. Maybe that's a rare card. You can say in the description, super low pop, hard to grade. You can say that in the title a little bit. Look at that, guys. So this is a part of why this set is so good because not only is there a Radiant Charizard, but there's this beautiful holographic Charizard too, and he's going to sell for a little bit of money as well. 2 Charizards, 3 if you count the reverse. All right. Wimpod is literally an ocean cockroach. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Okay. There is a Pokemon Go Numero Ditto. PSA 10 for sale on Ditto. They're Azling. 9,100. What? All right. Cool. Cool stuff. So there's a Ditto. Lure Module, Dragonite, Radiant Blastoise, Mewtwo, Dragonite, Ditto, and Slaking. Cool stuff. And you got your 2 Mewtwo's. But I believe we are not done with you because you went deeper. All right. But before we can service that one, let me check and see what else got ordered. So you got 2 people ahead of you first. Let me take care of that first, all right? So then we'll come back to you because we do everything in order, right? We do everything in order. A great haul. Aye, Captain. Yarg. Got that music playing. Oh, I was writing Tyler McCansh down. I do that all the time. We're going to have to get you a fresh bag. I can't stand seeing that. It's got to say the right name, and there can't be like a big X or anything. I don't like that. It's got to look nice. Okay. This did it again. I collect the boxes. I also have a sealed collection. Nice. It's so cathartic to open the boxes rather than to just collect them, you know? Because just collecting them gets kind of boring and sad at some point. All right, we'll set you to my left. Now let's take care of Tyler. Iron Valiant, PSA 10 on the table. Here it is. All right. This is for Tyler. Good. I'll pay for shipping. I've got a lot of stuff, including the jumbo slab. So just let me know if I need to pay more, and I will. So you have the jumbo slab. How should we handle that one? Because I know what that is. I think it's better if it's shipped separately. And you don't have to worry about it. I ship it, so it's up to me to get it done for you. And you only pay the $9. That's the flat fee, and then I figure it out from there. So you'll end up getting 2 labels, I believe. That's how we'll treat it. So Tyler, put you in this little boat here so that your stuff can go out. And let's grab this. Okay. And we're going to hit print. My girlfriend is nervous meeting my mom for the first time. Were you nervous meeting Quip's parents? The first time I ever met a girlfriend's parents, I was a little nervous. I was, I was a lot younger. By the time I was a bit older and meeting Karis's parents, I didn't have any more anxiety. There's the bit of excitement. There is a little bit of nerves, but it's not the same type. It's not true anxiety. And, they're all pushovers. They're very nice. So it's easy when your parents are nice. Tyler McCansh. They're very nice. I came from a very tough, rude family. Violent. My family was violent. Violent, tough, rude, hyper-competitive, never enough. Craziness, total craziness in my family. And so nothing will ever top that. And so I don't really, you can introduce me to your crazy family and I'd probably fit right in. Yes. All right, this one's going to say Jumbo. Jumbo Zard. Continue using the chat. Eventually, you'll get a free fat bag. There's 2 sets of Pokemon Go? No, there's just 1 set. Looks like we're about to run out of labels there. Gregorio Panetta, 1 spot in the Call of Legends. Oh, why didn't I see that? Yes, of course. Here it is. Now that's a pretty tough one right there, huh? That's a big one. All right, we'll pop this in here. Lovely. That's Call of Legends. And Brandon Boutillier would like to join the Flareon Gym Break. It's a very weird gym break. This is a 3-person gym break. We need 3 people for it. It's an experiment, so you should join it just for the fun of it. But yes, you'll probably lose 39 bucks, so be careful. Somebody will. Not everybody, but somebody. Brandon, you're going in with the new card, it looks like. This is a 3-person gym break. Okay, you're the first one in. There it is. Yeah, pogo twice right after another. Oh, really? Let me look at that. Oh, that's so funny. It looks like the older price was higher. I'm going to get rid of that, though, okay? So we have the new price of 9.5/95. Okay, so we got a little bit of a cheaper price there for you guys. How do you like that? I know you guys appreciate it when the prices are good. There's Flareon. It's going to say 1. Okay. Very nice. Very, very. Now, that's done. And what that means is we should have, yes, Mr. Hawk is next. The line is short right now, guys. The line is short. It's 450, so we can keep going. Let's go get us some stuff. Ta-da! All right. Another 20 Pokemon Goes. Nice stuff. Okay. Bulbasaur. That nice for alligator. How many more you got? Oh, I got a lot. I got tons, Mr. Catnip. For whatever reason, I bought tons of this product. It's done very well. All I had to do was not sell it, and it just doubled in price over time. Yeah, it's quite literally doubled. I'll throw the rest of this over here like this. Oops, that went in the dumpster. So let's grab box number 2. Tons of this. Let me think. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases in my basement. And then that means I probably have about 4 more cases up here. So maybe about 10 cases of Pokemon Go. I don't know why I have so much of it. I made a deal with the guy. He was an English supplier who was trying to get rid of a bunch of it. And he made me a deal. I think I was buying these for like, I think it was like $35 per ETB or something like that. And so if you look at it now, I'm selling them for about $95. So almost triple the original price. That's a Pokey success story for you all. Please learn from me. There it is. I'll just throw these away, man. Okay. Stonks. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about how Bitcoin has come back up to 104,000, and, you know, and that's really good. But man, here I am making triple what I paid for on Pokemon Go, and that's pretty standard at this point with my Pokemon cards. Like, what do you think this used to cost me? Fates Collide. What do you think I used to pay for this? I think I used to pay like nothing for this in the past. I think I'd pay about $10 a pack for this. Now it's about $48 a pack, and that's an easy price to sell it at. Easy price. It's not even a difficult price. So, holy, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I feel like a crypto bro, but with Pokemon cards instead of crypto. But crypto's done better than that for some people, depending on how early you got in. But you know what's weird? So has Pokemon. Like, the earlier you bought into Pokemon, the crazier it was for you. Did you buy loads of Charizard UPCs when they were dirt cheap? I didn't buy loads, but I bought, I don't know, maybe about 8 of them. Yes. Okay. I am sitting on loads of one particular thing. And I mean loads of it. The poker Pokemon cards. I never stopped buying them. I bought one today. And so, yeah, I have a pretty good position on those. If you could see it, it'd make your eyes roll. You'd be like, what am I looking at? It is. I'm probably the single largest holder of Pokemon Poker. I just really, really like them. Here we are. They're a vintage card. They look fantastic. They have an appeal that even non-Pokemon card collectors can appreciate. Poker players can appreciate it. Here's a Blastoise. Here's a Charizard reverse. Yeah, I'm all about those poker cards, man. I love them. Bibarel, Melmetal. Okay. PayPal gave you the wrong address. I sent you a friend request on Discord. Let's get that figured out real fast, Mr. Tyler. Okay, we're going to jump over here to the friend requests. And we're going to hit accept. There it goes. And so it sounds like we will want to delete your previous address. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take care of this. Why don't you begin by sending me a petty message and warning me to cancel the label and create a new one. Now, obviously, you and I are talking and fixing it, but by sending that petty message, what you do is you document that we needed to do that. So it helps explain it all. That documentation is pretty valuable to me if anything ever goes wrong. A missing package. Oh, back in the day, you were memeing about Steam Siege. Do you still have a bunch of boxes? I have one case of Steam Siege. One case of it. Yeah, camera up. I used to have more than one case, but I've kind of sold through a lot of it. People open Steam Siege. I used to have a ton of XY Evolutions, too. I sold through a lot of that. Here it is. He just wants your penny. Okay, here's the Gyarados. Magikarp Pikachu. Ooh, I love this Tyranitar, man. You gonna give me a Tyranitar? Yes, beautiful, radiant Charizard, everybody. Excellent pull. So there's Radiant Charizard. Here's Melmetal Snorlax. Oh my gosh, people were going deep on evolutions. By the way, I did find your eBay stuff. I was searching wrong. Duh. Who remembers the evolutions bricks? Here. Back in the day, when we first started opening evolutions, it was so cheap. I could do like 5 for $20, $4 a pack. And not only that, back when we started, we used to take everyone's reverse holos and holos away when we opened up packs because we considered the holos valueless. That was back during the Sun and Moon era. Ooh, another Charizard holo. This one's really well centered. Look at that. And so when we started opening XY Evolutions, I was just confiscating tons of holos. Just tons of them. I was like, junk, junk, junk. And people didn't care. Everyone was talking about how XY Evolutions was a terrible set. No one in the XY era liked XY Evolutions. It was a stupid, bad-looking reprint. There was too much of it. It was literal garbage. And so when I was taking those holos away, nobody protested. They're just like, yeah, you take all my holos. So I got all these reverse holo XY Evolutions stacked up. And to this day, I have some of those. They're stacked up in a book box I stored from all the way back when we started. Here we are. It's like wine. Every year it gets a year older. All right, so Mewtwo, Slay King, Melmetal. Triple Charizard boxes, huh? That's cool, man. Look at that, everybody. No Dittos this time, though. I would have wanted a Ditto. Okay, I love hits and holos. I worked hard for that penny. Yeah, pennies definitely aren't worth anything. Beautiful. Thanks for the big orders, man. Those are some great orders. Now, your bag's right here. Plastic's really stuck this time, huh? Just goes to show, you never know what might be valuable in 5 to 10 years or 20 years. If I'm still going in 20 years, or if I'm dead or not by then, who knows? Okay, Mr. Hawk, come on. You got it. By the way, to get this shipped, you want to be able to send me an email to TheCardconomist@gmail.com. You'll want to tell me, your shipping address whenever you do ship these. All right, setting this down here. Lovely order, man. Okay, what do we have here? Look at that, the piranha plant, Hanafuda. I'm in love with the piranha plant. I've always loved piranha plant. One of my favorite characters from Mario. I'm betting piranha plant is pretty cheap. He doesn't have the same personality. Piranha plant. There he is for $40. I'll make mine $39. Are you open-minded? We need 2 more people for the 3-way Flareon. I thought they discontinued pennies. They still make pennies? Oh, dear God. We have a Michael Ibarra order. 2-pack of the Magical Girls. 3 packs of Gloria Team Rocket. Please and thank you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and 2 Magical Girls. Konnichiwa. Oh my God. Would you include the Pokemon Go commons, or does that cost more? We always remove the bulk because it's cheaper to ship it that way. Basically, the way it works, we don't want to create a system where everyone gets their bulk if they just ask for it, because then everyone would just ask for it. It is? Haha. But we don't like to ship the bulk. I think almost all rip and ships do that the same way. Now, that changes as the pack gets more expensive. When the pack gets really expensive, then we go, okay, yeah, you need to keep your bulk. But I understand it's from Sword and Shield. What if we shipped you some of that Pokemon Go bulk if you tossed an extra $5 into the shipping? Would you do that? Maybe an extra $5 into the shipping. So that would bring the shipping up to $14, I think. Not totally unreasonable. That's if you really would like the bulk. And what we can do, since we're putting it in an ETB, we can squeeze them in there. Okay. Oh my God. In this case, he's going to keep the bulk because there's very little bulk per pack. And because this is so lewd, I wouldn't want to ever do anything with that bulk. I can just get rid of it. Works for me. All right, so whenever you order shipping, you'll want to include $15 for that bulk. And we'll stuff as much as we can into that ETB, I suppose. Here we are. Cold. Cold. All right, there we have it. Michael Ibarra. Holy sister, wow. If you haven't seen the set, Mr. John Paul Geraldo, it's a very, very lewd. This is the Magical Girl set, and like 65% of the cards are super lewd. Michael Ibarra. Let's fill that ETB to the brim. Yeah, we can fill the ETB up. Here we are. Thank you. What set is called Magical Girls? Weiss Magical Girls. That's what we call it in the menu. All right, we have Mr. Mark Valerian. Can I get 5 Pokemon McDonald's Dragon and put that in with the rest of my shipping? We can totally do that for you. Let's go looking for that real fast. So, do I have any more next to me? I got one next to me. This is a really cool set, by the way, guys. The McDonald's set. Before we do that, though, let's get another slab up on the table, shall we? So we're still pricing up the PSA return because there's been some really cool cards that came back with that. Here's Slowbro. Slowbro 020. Probably like 40 bucks. You're 50 bucks. 56 bucks. Wow. $56 Slowbro. Did not anticipate that. Must just be because it's a Shinji Slowbro. Ooh, looks like we're opening up some more Pokemon Go. Mr. Hawk's liking it. Wow, that's a pricey card, man. This Slowbro. Okay. And now let's go get Mr. Mark's 5 Pokemon Dragon. All right. Oh, these slabs are always tipping over. It's so annoying. I feel like maybe they should be on the bottom. And this one should be on the top. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Dragon Discovery. Okay. Okay. Nice. How many packs are in Magical Girl? I think it's 10 packs. Okay, ready? You can finish that box off, but it won't give you a spot in the list. Just to let you know, okay? Too many spots missing from that box already. The list is down to 19 instead. Ready? All right. So we're gonna pull Pikachu Umbreon. Nice. Ooh, Pika. Pikachu Rayquaza. Nice. Drampa Charizard. Lovely. And Dragonite Charizard. Last but not least. Oops. That pack opened differently. There it goes. Drampa Rayquaza. There it is, Mark. Lovely. Notice I kept your bulk. That was the first card behind the holo is like all the good bulk. So your bulk went in there because it was like Umbreon, Rayquaza. All right, so here's Mark's bag, and we're going to pop this in. Thank you so much, man. You can add more if you need to. Seva Dusenberry, box of EB2. Here you go, Miss Sarah. All right, you got it. This is Sarah opening a box of EB2. Can't believe Kuru donated 50 memberships tonight. What a special night, man. We didn't even have a lot of viewers tonight. For some reason, we didn't have a lot of viewers. Still busy as hell. All right. I have a suspicion because we're streaming longer in the day, we might be getting fewer nighttime stream viewers. I don't know. We also showed up kind of late for this stream. Also, there wasn't like the release of any new Pokemon card games or anything, so probably a combination of stuff. Here's this. Also, we're heading into the beautiful summertime. People probably hanging out more outside. Wintertime, things always improve for card collecting. Here's, Trafalgar Law. Lovely. This lovely lady. But you know, when the lines are shorter, it's nicer for the people buying, isn't it? So imagine we had a ton of viewers and you had to wait forever to get your stuff opened. That'd be terrible. We go nice and fast, so the lines are nice and short. Right. Here we are. You getting Destined Arrivals? Oh, definitely. It's too bad, though. It's already overpriced. It's like way overpriced. And so I'm sorry to say it's going to be really expensive, everybody. Just how it is, I guess. You know, Team Rocket got cheaper over time, and it really kind of killed me because I paid a lot of money for those Team Rocket packs, and then they kind of went negative. So it's like, that was a tough thing. When that kind of stuff happens, it kind of counterbalances the good times, you know, so that you more like have average times. But yeah, Pokemon Rocket was a disaster. I way overpaid. And then when the hits were announced, Team Rocket did not go to the moon. People are like, meh. It's still a really cool set. I mean, the Moltres looks great. The Nidoking, in my opinion, looks great. The Mewtwo, it doesn't look as good as maybe we hoped, but it doesn't look bad. You know what I'm saying? But so there was still a lot of hype, but it clearly was shelved. Some of the hype was put away. All right, Miss Sarah, here you go. That sucks, but Rock is really nice in my eyes. Yeah, I really like the set. I still like it. Destined Rivals. When I saw the price on Destined Rivals, it made my eyes water. And so it's just really, really expensive. I don't know why. That could be rotated out. Ain't nobody buying that. This is Mystique out of 39. PSA 9 out of 39. Murkrow can be rotated out. Iron Man out of 75. PSA 9, $100. Okay, we have Martin Ramirez, 2 Heat Wave Arenas. Martin. We gotta get these done because we got some more Pokemon Go to open. Do you go to card shows? No card shows. I just go right here. People ask that a lot, though, the card show question. They ask if I ever host a vendor thing at a card show. So that's a common question. Here it is, card shop. Lovely. And here is the card shop. Nice. Turn this music down a little bit. All right, thank you, Martin. Appreciate it, man. Martin Ramirez. Here we are. I feel like you would go to buy cases. I have a bunch of slabs. Yeah, you know, actually, it would be nice if I lived next to a major card shop, because then I could go to them and say, I want to buy my cases from you in cash, and I want it at the cheapest price. And they'd be like, all right. Okay, here's Tyler McCansh warning me to use a totally different address for his shipping. You got it, Mr. Tyler. Let's figure this out real fast. So step number 1, we have to cancel the current label. That's step number 1. Let's go to history. Step number 1, cancel the old label. I hit send in the middle of that last message, my bad. I have a bunch of slabs. You got a bunch of slabs. Okay. That's an important detail, I think. Let's see. Weird. It says here I printed 2 labels for you. What's that about? Oh, because one of them is for the jumbo card. Okay, let me look at the number for this one. Make sure we cancel the right one. Yes, okay. Canceling it. Oh, they both got to get canceled, though, don't they? Yeah, they both got to get canceled because... Let's refund this one as well. We don't want to use the jumbo card label. Tear this in half, throw it away. Okay, and now we go back over here. Time to start building up your address all over again. Don't worry, guys. We'll be done with this in no time. What time is this? 5:14? Oh, yeah, we got to get to that Pokemon Go stuff. We're close. I can smell it. I can smell the victory. We got to pull one of those Altart Mewtwo's, man. Okay, we're grabbing this. Yes, the Pokemon Go is right after this, it looks like. Unless there was a ZELLE order. Was there a big ZELLE order? No. No, there was not. Okay, we're in our PayPals. We're clicking on Tyler. I have a box and several slabs, including the jumbo. You have a box? What? You have a box? Like a box? All right, I stopped twisting my head around. Let's go ahead and, looks like you updated your address in the actual system, so that's good. So we'll just grab all of that. And now let's grab that email again. That's some Mario Synthwave. What do you guys think of that? It was really cool the first time I heard it, but I got kind of tired of it over time. Okay. And print. Throwing this away. Oh man, we're out of labels. I got to refill the label machine. Oh, this is terrible. Bad timing. Tyler, what have you done? You're screwing everything up, Tyler. Things were perfect. Perfect! Alright. We're resetting the labels. Just takes a minute. Okay. Get in there. Gotta make sure we do this right. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. Something's wrong with this. It's not accepting the labels. Yeah, it's not accepting the labels. Tile McCansh. I apologize. I can't spend any more time on it. Let me go get the Pokemon Go now. Tyler McCann screwing it all up. Man, I also had to open up a new case of Pokemon Go. How about that? Everything going wrong at the same time. So, the machine rejected those labels. I don't know why. But that is no good. Had me running around there. The worst part is it's so hard to reach the label printer. So I have to like reach way over to work it. All right. All you had to do. Crazy says, good morning, everyone. Hello, Crazy. How's it going? So 20 more of these. Try this. Okay. Seamless communication doesn't exist anymore. Will you hand deliver my slab away once I pay it off? You want me to? You just got to pay for my round trip plane ticket. It is. Dude, that wouldn't even be worth it. You know why? Because if I flew out to wherever you live, which I'm not sure I remember where it is, but if I went to your home, I would then have to come back to my house, and in that time period, I'll probably miss at least one stream. And if I miss one stream, I lose a lot of stuff. That's how bad it's gotten. You're in a... Yeah, you're not too far away, but I would need to fly. All right, so we have our beautiful new friend, Mr. Hawk, who wants to open up all these Pokemon Go's. Let's give it to him. Good. Hand-delivered Charizard sounds nice, though, doesn't it? It is. Cheap and affordable. Okay. This. That's when you start looking for your new home in Texas. What? I read that Texas has something called an inventory tax. If that's true, Texas is off the list. We are. I don't know. Nothing's off the list. We're still working our way looking at all the houses. We're looking at all the houses. All right. Ready? Here goes. Nothing but heat. Oh, another Radiant Blastoise and another Charizard. Nice, dude. Great looking Charizard, too. Well centered. I heard California has an exit tax. Ugh, that's scary, too. Holy. Is that true? Do they have an exit tax? Is that legal? Here's Pikachu. Wouldn't that scare people from entering California in the future? Here's Conkeldurr. Boop. Golisopod, Gyarados. If the bulk doesn't fit in one, I could send 25 instead of 15 for a second box. Yeah, we could do that. It is $25 shipping, and you want all the bulk. Here's Charmeleon, Squirtle. Here's Spinarak, but it's not a Ditto. Okay, ready? We got Executor. Ooh. Here's Conkeldurr. Okay, Conkeldurr. We've got a Dragonite. It's Dragonite. How nice. Ivysaur Pikachu. Meltan Sylveon. Lapras. Oh no, another Dragonite full art. Darn it. Darn it. So I wonder why the machine's not accepting those labels. It's almost like it doesn't recognize... I feel like what's going on with the laser printer is it doesn't recognize where the current label ends. So it's having trouble deciding where the beginning of a new label is. Egg Incubator, Tyranitar, Lunatone Snorlax, Oh, yeah. Another Radiant Charizard. Beautiful. Great centering on that one. Look at that one, guys. Here's Numel. That's a Ditto Numel. Oh. Okay, Ditto Numel. Mel. Rattata and a Mewtwo. Lovely. Okay, there it is. Thank you. Oops. Try to stack that up for you a little bit. So I try to stack all the bulk over there. Let's see, there's a little more. Hold on. All right, so stack all that bulk in one spot. There it goes. Now, this is going to go into your bag, which I think you're going to have 2 bags now. What do you think of that? 2 bags? No, you might be able to fit this all in 1 bag still. Pretty full 1 bag. Would you like me to send my address in the $25 Cash App description? You can do that. If you do that, try to give me your email too, because I could really use the email for the tracking. There it is. Now, if you're not able to fit that all in, you can send me an email with your address that way, and you could be like, hey, it's me, Mr. Hawk, and I'll grab your email from there. But most people like to have their tracking number, so whatever the case is for the tracking number, I'll need your email. There it is. Good. Thank you. That's a lot of Pokemon Go tonight, man. I was not putting it on my bingo card that we were going to open up a ton of Pokemon Go tonight. Here's a Groudon. And phone number. Phone number is only required if you're international. Okay, there's Groudon. Ta-da! Okay, let's take a quick look at this. Groudon 069. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, pricey. Groudon's pricey. I feel like I've already priced one of these up. Hey, so he's definitely not as cheap as he once was. I think I sold one of those back in the day for 40 bucks. We need to fix the Tyler McCann thing. It's 5:26. It's about time to wrap up. So there's no more orders in the queue. Let's finish up this giveaway. And we still need to figure out the issue with Tyler McCann because the labels aren't loading. Here's Andy Man. 16 Andy. 17 Rena. Hawaiian Rifleman, that's Mark. Number 19. J-Dog and JB. All right, J-Dog and JB. Let's see who gets this. Looks like we're opening up more Pokemon Go. That's a lot of Pokemon Go. Landing on 10, that's Melissa. Melissa. It's Melissa. She won the slab for free. Oops. She won on 5/25. All right, Melissa gets the slab. Cool. So, one more round. He wants another 20 packs of Pokemon Go. I'll go get them. Sounds good, man. Big night, huh? That's like a whole case, basically. All right, cool. Your Nightbot is broken. What? What are you talking about is broken? I should say, I also play Pokemon Go. Oh, so you really like this set as a result of that. That's cool, man. I think the top pull's the Mewtwo, right? So let's try to pull that in this last round. Crazy says, I wanted to fit in. The Nido King I have on Slab Away was priced at 100. The May Slabs channel. Did he go up in price before I slabbed him away? I'm not 100% sure about the details and all that, but sometimes prices move up and down. Here it is. The way Slab Away works, whatever price you agreed to that day is the price of the card. Here it is. So like, let's say I've got a Charizard, he's $10,000. You put him in Slab Away, but then like a week later, he's $9,000. Well, it's like, well, that's just how it is sometimes. That's how it is. Because prices really move that quickly. Is ready? All right, that's one of the tricky parts to Slab Away. People don't like it if the price, nobody ever mentions it if the price moves up. They go, ooh, goody. But the price moves down, people notice right away. And they say, hey, wait a second. Now I should have it at the lower price. Yeah, but that wasn't the price of it when I sold it. So that's the thing you run into a lot with Slab Away. You're locking it in at that price that day, which you can investigate before you put it in a Slab Away. It is. No worries, I was just confused on it. I don't know all the details on it, but if it's like some like humongous difference in price, we can look at it a little bit in case you think there was like a big error made or something. All right. Throwing all this stuff away. It's like stocks. Yeah, stocks kind of move up and down too, and it can be really annoying because sometimes the price moves down or gets cheaper or something like that, and you're like, wait a second. Ready? All right, ready? Let's do it. I think I said ready like 3 times. We got Pokemon Go. My Tyranitar slab went up in price after a few months. Oh yeah, that's a nice Tyranitar slab. That's a great feeling too. Now, and you know what will happen, Joey Albrecht, is eventually Pokemon cards will go into a decline again for a while. I don't know what will trigger it or when it'll begin. But when it does that, your Tyranitar will probably fall back down into price that looks more irregular. And you'll be like, oh. But the trick is to just keep holding during that time period and wait for Pokemon cards to go off again. Because they probably will. It is. Snipping this. All right. Very good. I think the demand for Pokemon cards will always be high because there's such a demand for them since they're basically a trading card marketplace item, you know. And there's people who want to control all those items in the marketplace. Here's Charmander Conkeldurr. Ooh. Very nice. Oops. What is your feeling on One Piece manga cards? I have a good feeling about them. Generally, I have a good feeling. Here it is. One day, they'll be 20 years old, too. Here's a Lone Executor. They just came out 2 or 3 years ago. Give them like 15 more years. Here's Solrock. Eradicate. I don't know if they'll beat Pokemon, but they could. In theory, they could. Here's Charizard. Oh, Egg Incubator. Ooh. We gotta figure out what's wrong with that printer right away. Why I don't want to take those labels. I might get a different roll labels and see if the problem goes away. You know, we've had that printer label for 5 years now. It's been printing, and I'm just kind of waiting for it to break. It should break eventually, but it will be okay if it breaks because I got another printer available. Should be able to set it up on this computer, although setting up printers is a really big pain in the ass. Melmetal. Here's Melmetal. I get paid in a couple days. If you still have them, you're in for another round. All right, sounds great. War Turtle Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr. Blussy. Tyranitar. Blue Bazour. Okay, 3 more packs. Come on. Squirtle Moltres. Come on. Sylveon. 1 more pack. 1 more hit. 1 more pack. 1 more hit. Nah, it's Blissey Blissey. Chansey Blissey. Blussy. All right. There we have it. Whew. That's a lot of cards. Thank you so much, Mr. Hawk. It's nice to meet you, by the way. And you're ready for a shipping round, huh? A little extra for a drink. Oh, he sent a little bonus for the shipping round. I like that. It's very nice. Now, these will officially ship out on Monday, by the way. Here it is. We have a lovely girl named Alexis who does the shipping, and she came in today and did the shipping, and she's not back till Monday, basically. So these will be packaged up on Monday. Sometimes they get picked up by Tuesday. So it depends on how early she shows up. But they get packaged on Monday for sure. I'll be off for Saturday, I think, guys. I think I'm going to take Saturday off and just relax. That's a new thing. I used to never do that. How many off days do you think I've had this year so far? You think I've had even 5 off days? I think I've had probably 3 to 4 off days total. What do you guys think? I think this year it's been 3 to 4 off days for the entire year. We're about halfway done with it. Pretty impressive, right? We've been doing that for how long? 6 years? 6 years of no taking days off. But that's changing slightly because Karis really wants me to start taking time off. It's fine. I'll be away from town till June 5th. Someone at the house to get it, though. Yeah. Oh, and send me that email with your address, will you? So, what was that? We have a big order from Mark Frieren. He wants a Pokemon Go ETB and a Topps Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and service that, even though we're pretty much at the end of the stream. Let me grab this. You're getting soft on us, mister. I know, taking a day off. What? What a pussy! I understand if you guys want to call me a little bitch, because I basically am one. Whew. Okay, let's open this bad boy. Very good. Okay. Looking for Charizard, right? You got the Tears, the Rebirth of Ash, the Tears of Pokemon. Here we are. Lovely. Ooh. Ooh, you got a puzzle piece. Ooh, Big Man Blastoise puzzle piece. That's like a bonus hit in the pack. This is a die cut card, and when they grade 10, they're worth a lot of money. They're hard to grade 10, though. The Butterfree Evolution Tree. That's when he died. That's when he died? He can't be dying. Oh, yeah, I see the sun coming up. We're done, guys. No more orders. Sun's coming up. Gonna have to cut it off here, guys. All right. So when I return, we're gonna have to fix the shipping. No, I have to fix the shipping tonight. I got some eBay labels to print. It sucks, man. Stream ran longer than I thought. Popular stream tonight. So we're not done with you. Let's go ahead and get you 10 Pokemon Go's. This week's been pretty crazy in general. Where can I find the Gmail? Yeah, if you look into the description, you'll see it at the top of the description. TheCardconomist@gmail.com. Okay. boxes here. Ooh. All right, Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark. The sun's already coming up. Ah, man, I don't even have time to goon. Here's Pokemon Go. The F students are inventors. They're so creative. Okay. How many of you guys watched that clip? Tossing that away. What's wild is how late into the night we stream and still maintained a pretty decent chunk of our viewers. The number didn't really fall off. Here's a Mewtwo. Oh. Today was Friday and it was extra busy, as Friday's known to be. We're going to be back on for the Sunday nighttime stream. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Here we are. Melmetal. Ooh. Sun's out, bun's out. Kind of wondering why Mister's up so late. All right, I'll come to bed. Here's Blue Bazaar. Here's Dragonite. Brrr. My back's hurting. Here's Radiant Blastoboy. Ta-da! Okay. We got just around 6 hours of streaming in today. 6 hours. Not bad, huh? Dragonite. Sunday, you're supposed to go to church. I'm going to sexy church. Double Radiant Blastoise? Hell yeah. Big man Blastoise. All right. There we have it. Lovely. Okay, I just sent a Gmail. Nice. Radiant Black. Double Radiant Black. Double Dragonite, too, out of the same ETB. That's funny. All right. That's all for you, Mr. Mark. Thanks for the big order. Because we want Pokies, Tammy. Tammy rhymes with jammies. Tammy's Jammies. There you are. All right. Ta-da! Whew. Holy. So we're all done. And we got the address for shipping. Now, I'm actually going to hang up here and get to work on that shipping. It's faster to work on when the stream's turned off. See you later, everybody. Have a nice night. I'll see you on Sunday. I think I'm taking Saturday off. Have a nice night, everybody, and join us again for Sunday. If you haven't smashed the subscribe button, please help me out. We're almost at 100,000 subs. Smash that subscribe button. See you later, everybody.